Junction.
Would you like a little bay rum aftershave lotion? Or if you prefer, I can give you some of this, but it's 15 cents extra. The bay rum comes with a regular shave.
I'll try some of that.
I'd like to include this in the price of the shave. But you see, this is shipped all the way in from Columbus, Ohio. By the time you add on the freight for the handling charges, it's up there. There you are.
Bye.
Sir, you got some change coming.
That's yours. Thanks.
Well, I hope a couple of my regular customers made a note of that. A 50-cent tip.
50 cents? You're kidding, Bert.
Take a look for yourself.
Well, I could tell he had class and wealth written all over him.
Well, and how come he's wearing them hand-me-down clothes?
What makes you think they're hand-me-downs?
The pants. There was no cuffs on them. You had to let them down so they'd fit.
I don't know about the pants, but I can tell you one thing. He don't do his own laundry.
Well, how in the world would you know a thing like that?
Trade secret, Sam. Whenever I put the sheet around a customer's neck, I always check the shirt collar to make sure there's no telltale wrinkles. His collar, no telltale wrinkles.
Now, the main question is, what's a dude like this doing in these parts?
Yeah, that's the question, all right.
Tired? No, not that so much. I was just wondering if this hurts my image as a glamorous chanteuse.
Not any more than it hurts my image as a world-renowned... What was the last world-renowned thing I was going to be? Scientist? A journalist?
Diplomat.
Yeah, something like that. Oh, dear, shall we go down and meet it?
I don't see any need to. All it'll be is the usual dull mail. Yes, we heard the cat. Well, why don't you go on down and meet it? Go on. Scoot.
What's the matter?
Hi, fella. What's your name?
Why didn't you tell a guy?
All fair and love and war. And beating rug.
Here. The mail must go through.
I wonder who he is, where he's from.
I don't know, but we ought to send Dog down to meet the train more often.
How do I look? Forget it. You wouldn't give me a straight answer anyway.
May we help you, sir?
Oh, hi. I'm looking for a Dr. Craig.
Oh, well, the doctor isn't in right now.
Oh, but she has her office inside. Or perhaps you didn't know the doctor was a she.
Yes, I'm aware of it.
Oh, well, she's over at the neighbor's making a call, so she shouldn't be gone too long.
Well, I'll wait if you don't mind.
Oh, no, we don't mind.
You can wait.
Oh, her office is right over there.
But you can wait here if you like.
Well, this is fine. I'm sure with you.
Oh, it's fine with me. Us.
Would you care for a cup of coffee? Mr.
Roberts. Dennis Roberts.
Well, how do you do, Mr. Roberts? My name is Billy Joe Bradley.
How do you do?
Oh, and this is my little sister. My sister, Bobby Joe.
Glad to know you, Bobby Joe.
And I'm glad to know you. Would you like some coffee, Mr. Roberts?
Yes, I'd enjoy some.
Oh, I'll get you. We'll get you some.
I wonder what he's doing here.
Maybe he's a patient of Doc Craig's and he's come here for a treatment.
Dennis!
Janet!
Oh, goodness.
Oh.
Wow, what a treatment.
forgotten how good country cooking can be.
Isn't it something? I'm either going to have to exercise willpower or start jogging.
You? Don't change a thing.
Ooh, the blarney.
Well, what would you like to do now, old buddy?
Well,
You name it.
it's up to you.
Well, there really isn't a great deal to do around here.
Are you kidding? We got one of them boards you can play 52 games on. Checkers, parcheesi, lotto, crokinole. You ever play crokinole? That's pool with curtain rings. I'll go get the board. You'll love it.
That's not exactly what I had in mind.
Oh?
There's a full moon out. Let's see it.
Well, I don't know. You see one moon, you've seen them all.
Depends on who you're seeing it with.
I was just thinking, I've never played crokinole. Have you? It might be a lot of fun.
Jan, I came 1,000 miles to get here. I traveled by plane, train, bus, jitney. And every mile of the way, I was thinking about one thing. And guess what?
It wasn't crokinole.
Not even parcheesi.
Here we are. One of the shooters busted, but we can use a broomstick. Well, fortunately, one of the 52 games is solitaire.
What a beautiful night. Sit down. I won't bite.
Well, tell me all about yourself. Now, what have you been doing?
I've forgotten how really lovely you are.
Still selling stocks and bonds?
The only girl I could never forget.
Not selling stocks and bonds.
I don't know why I ever let you get away from me.
How come you're not selling stocks and bonds?
I don't want to talk about stocks and bonds.
Oh, would you like to hear what I've been doing? Well, you just wouldn't believe some of the crazy things that have happened to me. Why, I was given 2 chickens and a sack of corn for a tonsillectomy, and my very first case was delivering a calf.
Jan, I am not interested in animal husbandry. I want to talk about...
The mother was Lillian Gish. You see, Ben Miller, the farmer, he's a little bit eccentric, and he names all his cows after movie stars. The father was Milton Sills. And the baby is Dorothy Lamour.
Jan, you know what I want to talk about. Us.
Oh, listen, it's the good old cannonball.
Yeah, good old cannonball.
Would you like to take a ride on her? You haven't lived until you've ridden on the cannonball.
I've already ridden on it from Pixley to here, remember?
Yes, but now it's on its way to Hooterville. You haven't lived until you've seen beautiful downtown Hooterville.
Whoopee.
Lovely evening.
It would have been if you just let me ask what...
I know what you want to ask.
Well, then,
Could I ask you something?
anything.
Don't ask me tonight. Give me time to think about it.
You tricked me.
Well, I need time to think what my answer will be. Please.
Okay. They're kissing.
Uncle Joe. Boy, all of a sudden this game seems kind of dull. Hi. Hi.
Quite a stroll you took.
Well, we rode the cannonball into Hooterville. Shall I warm up some coffee?
And there's some blackberry cobbler left.
Well, I don't hear a dissenting voice.
I'll give you a hand.
Good.
Have a chair.
Oh, thanks.
Nice girl, that Janet.
No argument about that.
You gonna ask her to marry you?
My uncle didn't mean that.
I didn't quite catch what he said.
You didn't?
No.
Well, it's just as well. He wanted to know if you were going to ask Dr. Craig to marry you.
Well, it's kind of a personal question, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess it is at that. Are you?
Well, I intend to. I hope her answer is yes.
Come on, everybody. It's ready.
He's going to be hard to deal with. His intentions are honorable.
You mean there's a chance of losing Dr. Craig?
Yeah, a good chance. Remember that dude that was in here the other day getting a shave? He's her old boyfriend.
Ooh, that's not good.
Sure ain't. When you're dealing with a man who tosses around 50-cent tips, you're in trouble.
Well, do you think he's really serious about it?
Real serious.
How can you tell, Joe?
The way he looks at her. You don't look at a woman like that just because she can cure the gout.
Howdy, man.
Oh, hi, Steve.
Hey,
How about a haircut, Bert?
How can you think about a haircut at a time like this?
Joe, if you don't mind, this is a barber shop.
Sounds like I gotta be clued in.
Guess you haven't heard the latest news. Dr. Craig's moving out of the valley.
So?
Boy really needs a haircut. It's affecting his hearing.
He said Doc Craig is moving out of the valley.
I understand that.
Well, that's all it means to you?
Look, I don't want to see her leave. But she has as much right to move away as anybody else does. The thing that gets me is you guys getting so excited about it.
Just may be that we're the ones that understand the gravity of the situation.
But you were the guys who were all in favor of keeping Doc Craig from moving into the valley.
Where'd you get that idea?
Where did I get that idea?
Watch it, Steve. Just about took off your ear. Don't pay to get excited in a barber's chair.
Look, Joe, I was merely trying to point out that you were in favor of getting up a petition to keep her out of here.
Me?
Yes, you. You got on this kick about being so against women doctors that Sam. Well, you were in on this from the very beginning. Weren't all of you against Doc Craig practicing in the valley?
Well, let's say we were all indifferent to her.
Oh, it sounded a lot stronger than that. I recall something about railroading her out of town.
Yeah, well, I don't like to name names, but there was a certain loudmouth that kept popping off, and he was all for it.
Yeah. I wonder who that could be.
If you can't think of it, why even bring it up?
Ow! Sorry, Steve, but I can't assume any responsibility if you're going to indulge in controversial subjects while I'm working.
Well, let me just put in a word here now. I think the important thing at this time is to remember that all of us are unanimous in not wanting Dr. Craig to leave the valley. Right, fellas?
Right. And we got to find some way to keep her here. Right?
Right.
You mean you're going to try to keep her from doing what she wants to do?
Oh. Would you care to continue with another one of your observations?
Yeah. Don't get excited when you're in a barber chair.
Okay?
Okay. Moving?
Oh, hi. I thought I'd take Kathy Joe outside and let her get some sun.
Let me help. Any of the latest about Doc Craig?
Well, no, I lead a pretty sheltered life out here.
She may leave the valley.
Leave? Oh, Steve, she can't. Where did you hear that?
At my favorite rumor mill, Bert's barber shop.
We can't let her go. We have to stop her.
Honey, I just went through that with the fellas. Now, don't you think a person has a right to come and go as he pleases?
Of course.
Well, then.
But not Dr. Craig. We need her.
We can get another doctor.
There's no other doctor like her.
You said that about Doc Stewart.
Okay, there are no other doctors like Dr. Craig and Doc Stewart.
No, I'd be willing to bet we could come up with a couple of other doctors as good as they.
Name them.
The Mayo brothers.
I wonder if you could get them to come and practice here in the valley. Oh, there's Kathy Joe now. What if she's crying because she's sick?
Honey!
Oh, I'm sorry, poor girl.
Last time I take an unpopular viewpoint.
Hurry it up, will you, Sam? She'll be here any minute.
Yeah, but, Joe, this whole idea is nutty right from the top.
It is not nutty. You want to keep her here, don't you?
Well, sure.
Right. What's making her leave? Romance. Okay, if we sure she doesn't have to leave to get romance, she can get it right here.
Joe, I'm just not the type.
Well, you're the best we got. Come on out and let's have a look at you. Oh, boy. Well, maybe she don't go for looks. I told you shouldn't have had that thing made by a taxidermist.
Well, I'll gladly bow out.
No, we're desperate.
Oh, fine.
You know, really, it ain't so bad. If I was a girl, I'd go for it. That is if I was a nearsighted one.
Joel.
Here she comes.
Hello. Oh, hello.
Don't worry, your eyes ain't playing tricks on you. That's really Sam Drucker. Say hello.
Hi, Doc. Hello there.
Kind of dazzles you, don't he?
Very attractive, Mr. Drucker.
Well, I'll leave you two little lovebirds alone.
He's acting very oddly.
Well, that's Joe for you. Like it, huh?
Very useful.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
You're full of surprises.
Yeah, well, I'm one of them still waters that run deep. Hey, baby, how'd you like to go to the dairyman's ball? Being a retailer, I get complimentary tickets.
Oh, I'm sorry, but I'm afraid not.
Yeah, I'm always on their list. You're afraid not?
But I'm sure there must be a bevy of girls who'd love such an offer. Now, isn't there?
Well, yeah, well, I guess a bevy is about right.
And I know why. I've just decided who it is you remind me of. Dean Martin.
Yeah? Old Dino, huh?
But it's not so much the looks. It's more a manner, an air about you. But I suppose you've been told that before.
Oh, yeah. Old Dino, huh?
Well, I'll leave you now. I just wanted to drop by on my way to the Shady Rest.
Keep those cards and letters coming.
What cards and what letters? What's she doing leaving here so soon?
Forget it, Clyde. I got a bevy of them. What? Everybody loves somebody sometime.
I don't know. I had it all worked out and Sam blew it. As a Romeo, he's another Tiny Tim.
Well, we've tried, too. Every time they even look like they wanted to be alone, we've butted in.
So what can you do? All he does is turn on their charm and you end up on his side.
Hey, I got an idea. Why not show her how much we really think of her and let her lead her own life? Especially since that's what she's going to do anyway.
What kind of a crummy idea is that?
No, Uncle Joe, I think he's right.
That's what I hate worst about it.
I was lost, caught in the scurry of things, didn't know which end was up for me. I was lost, looking for something to see, just a stone rolling along, and then you made it much lighter. You made it much brighter. I'm so glad that you found me. Now my way is clear. I'm so glad that you found me. Now I've got you near, leaning on you. 'Cause I love you the way it's oh so clear. Leaning on you. When you're near me, the love's so much lighter, days are much brighter. I was lost, hurrying nowhere to be, anything that could look good on me. I thought there was no future for me, didn't have a hope or a dream, and then you took me higher. You lit the fire. I'm so glad that you found me. Now my way is clear. I'm so glad that you found me. Now I've got you near, leaning on you. 'Cause I love you the way
splendid?
Wonderful. Thank you, girls.
Well, what do you say we get with the refreshments?
Oh, Uncle Joe.
Yeah.
We had something to say, remember?
Oh, yeah. Well, Janet, or Doc, we had a family huddle, and we decided that, well, what I mean is, we were...
What Uncle Joe is trying to say is that although we hate to see you leave, and we did our best to prevent it, we felt that in fairness to you, and if we really cared that much for you, the only right thing to do is to step aside and wish you our best, no matter where you go.
Thank you. Would you excuse us for just a minute? Oh, Dennis, this is getting more difficult by the moment. In there, you've seen a little bit of what I've found here in the valley. And
I lost.
oh, I don't want to say that either.
I'll settle for a postponement.
Oh.
Shine on, harvest moon, up in the sky. I ain't had no lovin' since January, February, June, or July. No time, ain't no time to stay outdoors and swoon. So shine on, harvest moon, for me and my gal.
Tonight at 8 of the $1 Million Movie, Beau Bridges and Marilyn Hassett star in The Other Side of the Mountain. Now, stay tuned for Green Acres, next, here on TV 39.
Come ride the little train that is rolling down the tracks to the junction. Forget about your cares, it is time to relax at the junction. Lots of curves, you bet, and even more when you get to the junction.
Petticoat Junction.
There's a little hotel called the Shady Rest at the junction.
Petticoat Junction.
It is run by Joe. Come and be his guest at the junction.
Petticoat Junction.
Here's our lady M.D. She's as pretty as can be at the junction. Petticoat Junction.
Hi.
Hi, you're home early.
Banker's hours. Get a load of that.
Wow, what's this for?
A bonus from Mr. Campbell.
You finished spraying his crop? Aren't you ahead of schedule?
Well, you're looking at a young man in a hurry. And I expect a little homage.
Well, I'm embarrassed, Your Highness. I don't think the leftover lamb stew, which I am about to warm up, is worthy of the occasion.
His Highness doesn't think so either.
Honey.
Oh, don't get me wrong. Well, you're on the top of my list when it comes to one of the all-time great leftover lamb stew warmer-uppers.
No. Well, didn't it ever occur to you that you might be going to kiss someone?
Who? Now, forget about all this. We're celebrating. We're going to fly up to Riverdale and have dinner at our favorite restaurant.
The one with a little brook flowing through it.
The soft music, the candlelight, our special little corner. Come on, get into something that'll do a crop dusting tycoon some credit.
Steve. You can't go. The baby.
The baby.
Our baby, Kathy Jo.
Oh, her. Can't we get a babysitter?
Honey, I wouldn't think of having anyone sit with our baby.
Never?
Never.
You mean we're going to be stuck here in this house for 21 years?
Really? I mean, until she's a little bit older.
Oh.
Oh, honey, I know how you feel. If you want to go alone, it's all right with me.
Oh, fine. I'd look just great sitting there in the candlelight and the soft music and whispering sweet nothings in my ear. Oh, hi, Dr. Craig. Come on in.
Hello, Steve. I'm just making my last and favorite house call of the day.
Well, come right this way. The little party pooper's in here.
Don't mind him, Janet. He's a bit put out.
Oh?
Well, hold it. Maybe you can help us.
Well, I'd be glad to if I can.
Well, Betty Jo and I have just been going round and round.
Steve, I don't think we should involve Dr. Craig with this.
Honey, it's not like dragging her into a family quarrel or washing our dirty laundry in public. I'd just like to have a professional opinion from Dr. Craig.
All right.
Well, it's no big deal, but I wanted to take Betty Jo to dinner tonight. And now we're not going to go because of the baby.
Well, it's just that I don't feel right about leaving her with a sitter at this age.
And maybe she's right. But I just thought an evening out would do us both good. Now, what do you think, Doc?
Well, at times like this, I wish I were a politician so that I could answer you in double talk and keep you both happy.
Well, don't worry about us. We're both mature enough to accept whatever you say.
Good. Well, frankly, in this case, I'm inclined to side with Steve.
Whoops. We just blew our maturity.
Now, don't get me wrong. There's nothing more important than being a dedicated mother and father, but, well, parents have an obligation to themselves, too, and they should make a point of getting away at times.
Okay, you win.
Honey, it'll work out great. We can get your sisters to watch Kathy Jo.
Well, Billy Joe's out of town, but I guess Bobby Joe's available.
Well, now, it's just a suggestion, but why don't you bring the baby over to the hotel? And that way you'd have Bobby Joe and your Uncle Joe and myself to look after the baby.
There you go. Babysitting in debt. Well, they can use the platoon system.
Good idea. We'll do that.
Okay.
What a stupid editorial. He should have printed it in the comic section.
Sam Drucker write something again you don't approve of?
No, the editor of that Pixley-Picayune. He's all in favor of that watershed control bill.
Well, I thought it was a good thing. Won't it help the crops?
Yeah, but it'll ruin the fishing and Lost Lake.
I can see that. But it seems to me that anything that will help the crops is pretty important.
Bobby Joe, let me ask you a question. Now, would you rather have a bunch of parsnips or a creel full of golden brown trout?
Guess what? We are going to have company this evening.
Sam Drucker coming over to freeload again?
No, not quite. Our honored guest is going to be Kathy Jo Elliott. I volunteered our services as babysitters. Betty Jo is actually going to let us take care of her baby? Oh, I assured her she'd be in good hands. 6 good hands. I just can't believe it. She's so fussy.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Last time I was over there, she made me wear a mask and put on a pair of rubber gloves. And that was just to pick up a teddy bear.
Hi, everybody. Here's Mommy and Daddy and friends. Careful, sweetheart. That's right. Don't drop anything. That's right.
What'd they do, evict you?
Oh, these are all the things for the baby.
I tried to explain to her that the baby's just here for the evening. You're not adopting her.
Everything we brought is necessary.
Honey, I'd go on a bivouac for a month with less stuff than this.
I can hardly wait to see her. Oh, all this. Hi, sweetie. This is your Aunt Bobby Jo. Can I hold her?
Okay, but be careful.
Are there any last-minute instructions from the little mother?
A few. I wrote them down. I've got them right here in my purse.
Good.
Let's see. Here we are. I didn't realize the list was quite this long.
You have that bound, and you'll have a bestseller.
I thought it was important to spell everything out. Now, let's see. There's the formula, and the time for feeding, and the burping. Oh, when you burp her, be sure to hold her like this, and pat her just above the... Oh, that's right. You're being a doctor. I guess you'd know about things like this.
I'm sure we'll get on beautifully.
Honey, could we...
Oh, and if she should cry, Oh, I'm sure she won't. She's such a good baby. But in case she should, I generally hum a few bars to her.
I'm sure the troops have had their orientation.
Now, look, you run along, have a wonderful time, and just don't worry about a thing.
Thanks, and we'll be back around midnight.
Midnight? Oh, honey, I don't think we should abandon the baby that long.
Abandoned?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. I'm a new mother.
Oh, honey, there you went and told them.
Thank you. Bye. Bye, Uncle Joe.
Hi, Bobby Joe.
Hi, Jeff. Look what I've got. Oh, Jeff, this is Dr. Craig.
Hi, Dr.
How
Craig.
do you do? I'm very glad to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
And you know Uncle Joe.
Oh, yeah.
Would you like to hold her?
Oh, no, thanks.
Oh, go on. She won't bite. Oh, Jeff, you make a wonderful-looking father.
I do?
Don't you think so, Dr. Craig?
Another Mr. Beardsley.
Bobby Joe, I'd love to hold the baby all night, but we gotta get going, huh?
Going? Where?
Don't tell me you forgot. Tonight's our bowling night.
Oh, that's right. Well, is there some way we can cancel out?
Oh, we couldn't possibly do that. Tonight we're in the finals. We're gonna play the dairy.
Dairy? I thought we played them before.
Oh, we did, but that was the buttermilk section. Tonight we're going against cottage cheese and chives.
Golly, I don't know. My sister was kind of counting on me taking care of the baby.
Oh, look, Bobby Joe, if you want to go, you run along. Or we can look after the baby, can't we? Can't we, Uncle Joe?
Oh, sure. No problem. No problem at all.
Well, okay. I'll be right with you, Jeff.
Here, now. Here, hold her for me for just a minute, will you, while I warm up her formula?
Sure. Boy, feel of them arms. I can see it now. Little League, Pony League, semi-pro, majors, finally the World Series. Mr. Carson, I thought that was a girl. Well, what difference does it make, as long as she can knock that old apple over the fence?
Calling Riverdale. Come in, Riverdale. What's the matter?
I just don't feel right about going off without the baby.
Oh, honey, we've got everybody in the hotel looking after her.
Yeah, I guess it is silly of me.
Right. Come in, Riverdale.
Okay. For the rest of the night, I'll dismiss everything else from my mind and just concentrate on you.
Yes, Riverdale. Steve Elliott, Hooterville. My ETA is 2000. Request weather, wind, and velocity. Check. Roger now. Now what?
I never noticed before how much you look like the baby.
That reminds me, it's getting to be almost snack time. Any of that blackberry cobbler left you made for supper?
Yes, there's some in the icebox.
Boy, look at her put that stuff away. What an appetite. Where do you think she gets that?
It could be hereditary.
No, I doubt it. Steve and Betty Joe ain't much when it comes to putting chow away. Well, get me some of that cobbler.
Doctor, I'm so glad I found you in. I think my Henry broke his ankle.
Oh, how did it happen?
He fell off the wagon.
Serves him right for hitting the jug.
No, Mr. Carson, it was a hay wagon. He and the boy were putting away hay for the winter, and the horse bolted.
Well, I'll be right with you.
Thank you.
Oh, isn't she darling?
Yeah. Who do you think she looks like?
Well, she has the Bradley nose and the Bradley mouth and chin.
Don't you see any Carson in her?
Yes, the way she's laying down.
Uncle Joe, I'm sure you won't have any problem with the baby.
Huh? Oh, no, we'll get along okay.
Come on, Mrs. Finch, let's go. I'll see you later.
Way she's laying down. I wonder where she could have got an idea like that.
Honey, we're out for a good time. Will you please quit thinking about the baby?
Honey, I'm not thinking about the baby.
stop crying long enough for me to find out what you're bawling about? Is she hungry? No, she's had her bottle. Stuck my safety pin. No, it can't be that. Gas on stomach. Kathy Joe, by any chance would you have gas? Oh, forget it.
Oh, Joe, Sam Drucker sent me down. Say, what's that? A baby crying?
No, it's the cuckoo clock. She got her tail feathers caught in the door, and she's been screaming her head off ever since. What do you think it is?
It is a baby. Chicky, chicky, chickoo.
Wendell, do you know any way to stop it? Hey, she stopped crying.
Oh, Joe, Sam wants you up at the store right away. They're having an emergency meeting on that watershed control bill.
Well, Wendell, I can't leave here now.
If we don't meet tonight, it'll be too late. It comes up before the county commissioners the first thing in the morning.
Well, that's no good. Brisbane Sneed and that Pixley bunch went out. We'll lose our fishing. Hey, why can't we take the kid with us?
Up to Drucker's store?
Sure, she'll be just as well off up there as she is down here. He's got a telephone in case of an emergency. We're in a store where anything's handy that we'll need.
That's true. But it's kind of nippy out tonight.
We can ride up in the engine cab with you. I'll set her basket alongside the boiler.
And we can warm her bottle in the firebox.
Gentlemen, as executive chairman of this committee, I'm calling this meeting to order.
Sam, shouldn't we be waiting for Brisbane Sneed?
No, that's not necessary. We already have a quorum.
But as editor of the Pixley Picayune, he represents the opposition.
That's all the more reason for starting without him. Proceed, Sam.
Gentlemen, tonight we're voting on the watershed control bill. And I've drafted a resolution for your approval. Where'd I put that doggone thing? Oh, here we are. Attention, County Commissioners. We hereby notify you of our opposition to Proposition 43B. This measure would divert the watershed from Mount Grundy and prevent it from flowing into Lost Lake, and thereby ruining our wonderful sport of fishing. We also wish to make clear that in the past we have given the county commissioners 2 quarts of mayonnaise, 6 cans of kidney beans, 1 large cucumber. Oh, doggone it, this is Mrs. Frisbee's grocery order. In the past, we have given the county commissioners our full cooperation. All in favor of this resolution signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carried, meeting adjourned. Deal the cards.
Darling, I don't know what to order.
How about that roast duckling with the wild rice?
I thought of that, but did you see the price?
Does look a little like our zip code. Well, live it up, cuz tomorrow it's back to the lamb stew.
Or what are you going to have?
Well, I was thinking about that baby lobster there. Oh, what's the matter?
Did you have to say that?
Lobster?
No, baby.
Honey.
I'm sorry, Steve. I just can't help it.
Well, be reasonable. Where else could the baby possibly get more attention and loving care than where she is right now?
I'll call that. Raise it 5.
Hi, gentlemen.
Hi, Brisbane.
Well, congratulations, Carson. How come you didn't send me a cigar?
Don't just sit there, Wendell. Play.
Come on, break it up, fellas. Let's get on with the meeting, huh?
You're too late, Brisbane. We've already held a meeting.
Your side lost.
What are you fellas trying to pull? As editor of the Pixley Picayune, I represent the opposing faction, and we intend to be heard.
We were listening, but we didn't hear anything. Okay, if you want to get in the game, otherwise get lost.
Knock it off, Brisbane. You aren't helping our concentration.
Okay, so that's the way you want to play, is it? Well, remember, you asked for it. Come on, Wendell. Get that Tunaville trolley of yours warmed up and get me over to Pixley.
Don't listen to him, Wendell.
But, Joe, I do have a run to make.
Wendell. Come here. Okay, who's calling my raise?
Everybody loves a baby, that's why I'm in love with you. Pretty, whatchamacallit.
Sheriff, do your duty.
Oh, come on, Brisbane. Did you drag me way over here for this? Why, it's nothing but a little game of penny ante.
That's what you think. There was 35 cents in the last pot.
Did you hear that? They're gambling and Carson is missing.
I don't see any money on the table.
They made chips or ginger snaps.
I tell you, Brisbane, I just don't see any incriminating evidence.
All right, Sheriff, if you want to quibble about technicalities, they're not only gambling, but they're contributing to the delinquency of a minor.
What?
Uncle Joe? Uncle Joe? Dr. Craig, I'm so worried. What's happened?
Well, I had an emergency, so I thought I'd better go to the hospital with the patient. You'll be fine, but where's your Uncle Joe and the baby?
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. I've looked all over for them. They're not here.
Well, maybe Steve and Betty Joe came back early.
That's what I thought until I realized that the baby things are still here. Oh, there's the cannonball. Let's wave it down. Maybe Wendell will know.
Oh, yes, ladies.
I understand that you have a Mr. Joseph Carson in custody.
Oh, yes, ma'am. Right this way.
Hello, Doctor. Hi, Bobby Joe.
Sam, where is Joe? Sheriff, what is the charge against Mr. Carson and these men?
Well, frankly,
Madam, what the sheriff was trying to tell you, the reason this gang is incarcerated here is because they broke the law.
Are you a police officer?
Oh, no, I'm just a concerned, public-spirited citizen.
If you were under oath, you couldn't say that.
That's Brisbane Sneed, editor of the Pixley-Picayune.
And the reason we're all in here is because he threatened to blast the sheriff with all kinds of bad publicity if he didn't arrest us.
Well, what brought this about?
We were playing a friendly little game of cards, and he was going to make it look like Drucker's store is a gambling den.
I see. Mr. Drucker, isn't it true that you are also, as they say, in the newspaper game?
Yes, ma'am. Sole owner and managing editor of The Guardian, the voice of Greater Hooterville.
Well, then I imagine you could use a startling expose, too. How about crusading editor sends innocent little baby to jail?
Now, just a moment.
That'd make a great headline.
I could see your editorial. Why does Brisbane Sneed hate babies?
Oh, that'd be a beaut.
You could print it with a border of baby shoes and little red hearts.
Hold it just a moment now.
I'll put it out as an extra.
A 5-star final.
A story like that, it could hit the wire service.
Or even bounce off Telstar.
Sheriff, open that door and get those people out of there.
sure, Brisbane. Never ignore the power of the press.
Boy, what a night.
How are we ever going to explain this to Steve and Betty Joe?
Well, it's all over. No damage done. Why tell them?
Yeah. Doc, you got a man's head on them shoulders.
Thanks. From now on, I'm going to feel rather peculiar sitting under a hairdryer.
I thought I heard something. Oh! Betty, Joe, and Steve are coming up the path.
Hurry up.
I am. Hi.
Hi.
Oh, welcome home. How was your evening?
Perfect. Absolutely perfect.
Good.
Look, Steve, she's asleep, just as we left her.
And you were worried.
Yeah, silly old me.
Well, it just proves that we can get out once in a while.
You're right, dear.
Well, sure, I'm right. Otherwise, our little vine-covered cottage would seem like a jail. What's the matter, Joe?
Oh, nothing. Nothing. I just having a bad dream is all.
Tonight at 8 on the $1 Million Movie, Sophia Loren and Billy D. Williams star in Courage. Now, stay tuned for Green Acres. Next, here on TV 39.
Petticoat Junction.
CBS presents this program in color.
Come ride the little train that is rolling down the tracks to the junction. Forget about your cares, it is time to relax at the junction. Lots of curves, you bet, and even more when you get to the junction.
Petticoat Junction.
There's a little hotel called the Shady Rest at the junction.
Petticoat Junction.
It is run by Joe. Come and be his guest at the junction.
Petticoat Junction.
Here's our lady MD. She's as pretty as can be at the junction. Petticoat Junction.
Look at that little goomer. Not a whisker on him. I knew my miracle drug would work. Must be the Petticoat root. I gotta write him a letter and tell him how glad I am for them.
So, I'm sending by separate parcel a homemade cake baked by me just to celebrate the happy recovery. What do you suppose she means by that?
Who knows? Well, at least we're getting a cake out of it. I mean, at least you two are. Let's go make lunch.
Naturally, we're going to share it with all of you.
Oh, no.
Oh, but we insist.
I insist on refusing, and my stomach seconds the motion. Remember that soup she made when she was here?
What about it?
Remember what was in it? Coon root, wretchweed, lizard egg, scrawny pine pitch.
I remember.
Snake wort, dried beef.
I get it.
When it counts, why don't we give it to Doc Craig? So? Why not? Even if she eats it, she's a doc. She can cure herself.
Well, so much for the Miller family. Where do we go next?
Oh, that's about it for today. I better get back to the hotel if I expect to keep any sort of office hours.
Okay. I sure hope I'm helping you.
Of course you are. Only
Because
there's...
it's so inspirational healing the sick. I feel just like Florence. Now, what do you mean only?
Oh, it's nothing.
You don't think I'm doing a good job?
Yes, I do.
You don't like me?
Yes, I do.
You wish I'd go away?
No, I don't.
You mean I'm a perfect nurse?
Well, there is one little thing.
Oh?
When I give a patient a shot, do you have to screw up your face and go, ooh?
No.
Well, then.
Next time I'll laugh.
No? Maybe something in between? Have you been waiting long, Wendell?
Well, not too.
Yes, he has.
Mr. Bedlow.
Oh. Yeah, allow me to introduce myself, my dear lady. I'm Homer Bedlow, Vice President of the C&W Railroad, at your service.
I'm Dr. Janet Craig.
Oh, a doctor, eh?
That's right.
Well, there have been some changes here in the valley, haven't there? Which reminds me. You.
Oh, yes, sir.
Let's get cracking. Is there some reason why this train isn't moving?
Well, yes, there is.
What is it?
You're not on it.
I didn't mean. Let's go.
I heard the VIP was...
Yeah, some VIP, that Bedlow.
Oh, well, at least he's a paying customer. We sure can use the business.
I'd sure like to give him the business. Oh! How do you do, Mr. Bedlow?
Hi, Mr. Bedlow.
Welcome to the Shady Rest.
Oh, you can put that down now.
I see he's his old cheery self.
That's him. Mr. Personality.
Would you care to come in for a cup of coffee, Wendell?
Oh, that would be very nice.
He would not.
I wouldn't.
Isn't the cannonball way behind schedule?
Oh, no. We're right on time. That is according to the new schedule.
What new schedule? When did this begin?
As soon as we got behind on the old schedule. Yes, you see, we had such a problem trying to keep on time and still give service like this. So I decided it was much easier to just change the schedule. Now we're never late and everybody's happy.
Isn't that a charming way to run a railroad?
Oh, peachy.
He's not a very popular figure. Why? Because he practically makes a career out of trying to shut down the cannonball. But I thought he was an official of the railroad.
Oh, dear, that's right, and I defied him. I'd better get cracking.
Anybody running this place?
Oh, we'll check in right away, Mr. Bedlow.
Uncle Joe, do you mind?
I'll put him in room number 8.
Uncle Joe, that's the room with a broken bed spring. He'd be miserable.
Bedlow, mind if I ask you what you're doing here?
No, I don't mind a bit.
Well, then, what are you doing here?
I won't tell.
Follow the dog. And so he's up to something, only I don't know what it is.
Well, it's nothing good. You can bet on that. Where is he now?
That's what worries me. He got up early this morning and caught the cannonball on her first run, and he's been riding her ever since.
Oh. That can only mean one thing. He's out to get Wendell.
Yeah, that ain't going to be hard. That Wendell is so dumb he'll hang himself for sure.
Oh, Joe, Wendell ain't dumb. He's just honest.
Yeah? Well, you put honest and stupid together, and you're really asking for trouble.
Oh, there you are, finally.
Oh, hi, Mr. Bedlow. I hope I didn't keep you waiting.
Perish the thought. I've only been sitting in this forsaken wilderness for 48 minutes. Where have you been?
Well, you see, Ed Turner came down with the gout, and I had to help his hired man pick his apples. Oh, just put them aboard there, Ralph.
Gibbs, are you an engineer or an apple picker?
Just being a good neighbor. We're expecting a frost, and if he didn't get them picked and onto the store...
Will you get up there and start this train?
Yes, sir. That's the next order of business. Tell Ed I'll stop by on the next run to see how he's doing. Oh, and tell him not to forget that hot lemonade and honey.
Gibbs!
Yeah, it's an old family remedy. My grandma used to give it to Grandpa for just about everything. I don't suppose it cured him, really, but it tasted good, and it sure didn't hurt. Why, do you know that man lived to be 92?
Gibbs!
No, by George, I believe it was 93.
Gibbs!
Oh, I haven't time to chat anymore. I've got a train to run. What happened, Nellie?
Well, I was wheeling a sack of feed across the tracks, and I stumbled on a loose tie, and there you are.
Yes, we certainly are.
Since I couldn't bring the feed to the chicks, I decided to bring the chicks to the feed.
Why, that's very resourceful. Oh, did you hear that? Isn't it resourceful?
It's ridiculous. Now get this train going.
Oh, I'm afraid that'll take quite a while. They've got a lot to eat there. Right, Nellie?
Oh, right. They'll be pecking away here for hours.
I'll tell you what, we just won't go to Pixley this trip.
What?
Oh, thank you, Wendell. That's very considerate.
Well, what about me? I've got to get to a phone. I want to make a phone call to my home office.
Well, I'm sure if you tell them about the chickens and the feed and
Oh,
all...
sure. I'll tell... Hey, that's an idea. We won't go to Pixley. Spare the little chickens. I'll just make a note of that.
Oh, you don't have to give me credit.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I'm going to give you full credit. Into the cab, Gibbs.
He's not such a bad fellow after
How was your trip?
Beautiful. I rode backwards for 10 miles. Mind if I use your phone?
I guess not.
Hello. This is Homer Bedlow. I want to talk to the home office of the CNFW Railroad in Chicago. I want to talk to Mr. Curtis. Yeah. What's that? Now, look, lady, just put... She wants to know if you got the same special on marmalade.
Oh, that was last week.
Oh, that was last week. Now, will you please... What have you got this week?
Apple butter and quince, 2 small jars for 49 cents.
Apple butter and quince, 2 small jars for 49 cents. Now, will you please... What? Well, how do I know? Now, wait a minute. She wants to know if she can substitute grape for quince.
I know. Once you start that sort of thing.
Well, he doesn't know. Once you start that sort of... Look, for crying out loud, will you put through my number?
Excuse me, Mr. Bedlow. Sarah, look, I'll make an exception this time. Yeah, now I think you ought to get this man's party for him because he's getting a little edgy and... Oh, you have, huh? Your party's on the line.
Hello. Hi there, J.P. Yeah, well, I just called to say I'll be coming back right away. Yes, I've got a full report. Oh, things are far worse than I suspected. That new man's really bollocksed up the works. Oh, the service is horrible. There isn't any schedule at all. I don't think there's any doubt the commission will go along with this about scrapping the cannonball and putting in a bus line.
Bus line? So that's what he's up to.
No, I haven't got any signed statement, but I got my records. What do you mean that's not enough? Would I fib? All right. I'll get a reliable person to verify. But believe me, the way the cannonball's being run now, won't have any trouble. Okay, I'll go by, J.P.
What's this business about a bus line, Bedlow?
Well, you might as well know. I've come up with a plan to replace the cannonball with a modern, profit-making bus line, which incidentally will be no small feather in the cap of yours truly.
Wait a minute. Without the cannonball, how can people get out to the Shady Rest? There ain't a highway anywhere near there.
Sorry about that, but that's progress.
Oh, wait a second. Didn't I hear you say you had to get somebody to verify the fact that the cannonball don't give good service?
And there won't any of the old-timers in the valley do that.
Well, how about a newcomer?
Who?
Dr. Janet Craig. Who else? Good service is vital to her occupation.
Oh, she wouldn't say anything against the cannonball.
She'll have to if it's the truth.
Doc won't even talk to you.
She will if I'm a patient.
Why did you choose this particular time for a checkup, Mr. Bedlow? Oh, sorry.
I get a checkup every year.
Well, surely you have a family physician back in the city.
Certainly. The finest.
Well, then why not wait until you get back, if there's nothing wrong?
With me? You can look at me and say that? I'm as strong as a bull.
I'm sure you are.
Something wrong?
You bit it.
No, just as long as I'm normal.
Well, at least you have good, strong teeth.
Speaking of the cannonball...
Who was?
Oh, we weren't? Well, now that we're on the subject, what do you think of the service? Pretty bad, isn't it?
Oh, I wouldn't say that.
You wouldn't? Why not?
Well, I just wouldn't, that's all. Wendell Gibbs does the best he can.
Well, that's none too good, is it?
No, I wouldn't say that either.
Oh, come on, you can tell me. I'm an official of the road, you know. What's the matter?
Well, I've just never wrapped it around an arm this many times before.
Oh, this is my big arm. I'm a righty. Now, getting back to the cannonball. We both know that it's outlived its usefulness, right? And Wendell Gibbs, it's plain to see he's a lightweight, right? Right. Now, what you'd like to see is a fast, efficient bus service instituted here in this valley, right? Of course you would. All I need is a signed affidavit from somebody like you, a reliable professional person, and bingo, I'll stop that. What's the matter?
It's a little high, that's all.
High? How high? How?
Well, perhaps your own physician would prescribe a diet. Or maybe a series of shots.
Shots?
You seem a little tense to me. I could prescribe some medication and you could have it filled over in Pixley at the Pixley Pharmacy.
Are they reliable?
Oh, of course. Now, what were you saying about the cannonball?
A what?
About the cannonball. What were you saying?
Oh, forget that. This is a matter of life and death. Mine.
Folks, we're gathered here for one reason only, to find a way to dispose of Homer Bedloe.
Right.
Now, I have a variety of plans here. Under Plan A, we nail shut his door and board up the windows to his room. But that might give him grounds for not paying his bill. Plan B. Now, under Plan B, Wendell gets him on the cannonball, heads into Dead Man's Curve at 20 miles an hour, jumps off and leaves Bedloe. Only I'm sorry to report that Wendell is too chicken to try it.
Oh, I'm willing to try it, but I just don't think I can. What is it they say? The mind is willing, but the flesh is weak, especially my flesh.
Chair recognizes Dr. Craig.
Has anyone thought of handling Mr. Bedloe in a different way, with kindness? Kindness?
Never.
Oh, I can see that's not a very popular suggestion.
You could say that, yes.
Well, let me ask another question. Has anything else worked?
What do you got in mind?
Let's give him a party.
You've got to be...
Now, please, everyone, I happen to know that Saturday is his birthday. He had to put the date down when I gave him an examination. And what better time for us to change our attitude toward him?
I think Dr. Craig is right. Nothing else has worked, and, well, who knows? Maybe deep down he has some very nice qualities.
Well, if he has, they're covered with layer upon layer of him. But I'll go along with it if the rest of you will.
Well, let's give it a try. And, darling, we can contribute that cake from Granny. Okay with you?
Hey, yeah. What a great way to get rid of... yeah. I'd make a sacrifice.
Nothing makes me happier than when I'm doing for folks.
Oh, who are you doing it to? For, Granny?
Oh, them nice folks in Petticoat Junction. I promised them a cake, and I gotta give them my best. Read off the directions for me.
All right. So far it calls for eggs.
Got 'em.
Butter.
Got it.
Rum.
Rum. Where does it say that? Where? Well, I don't care where it says it. I ain't putting it in. Rum is evil. Rum is the drink of the devil. Why do you suppose they put that in there?
Because it's a rum cake?
Well, I don't care what it is. I ain't gonna put in no evil juice of the devil.
Well, then you'll have to bake another cake.
No, I don't. I'll put in a substitute. Reach down and get me that jug under the counter.
You're gonna put this in?
Certainly. It's just a harmless but wonderful nectar. Good for man or beast. Open it up for me.
Are you sure it's harmless? It seems awfully strong to me.
Oh, that's the preservative in it. This cake has got to go clear to Petticoat Junction, and it's got to keep. Not enough body in it. That's better. Not only throws off a wonderful aroma, but it clears the sinuses.
Say we're going to a lot of trouble for nothing.
You want to lose your cannonball, close down a Shady rest, be out of a job? Oops, I take back that last one.
Joe, please, be nice to him just this once.
Nice to Bedloe. What a price to pay.
Here he comes, everybody.
What's going on down there? Can a man get a good night's sleep?
Happy birthday, Mr. Bedloe.
What is all this? What are you up to?
Why should we be up to anything? We merely found out that it's your birthday and decided to take the opportunity to honor you as a friend of the valley.
The way she lays it on, she could be in politics.
Well, Just as long as you remember it won't make any difference about my stand in the cannonball. You. What are you doing here?
Paying homage, sire?
The cannonball is temporarily out of service.
Well, temporarily isn't long enough. I warn you, don't try to change me. I won't rest until that iron go-kart's abolished. Good night. And, thanks for the birthday greeting.
Wait, Mr. Bedlow. Your birthday cake. Da-da-da-dum, da-dum!
Some good came out of it anyway.
It's from Granny. She sent it all the way from Beverly Hills.
Is that the one? Here, birthday boys go first.
Well, I don't eat cakes. Bad for the figure.
Oh, one little sliver couldn't hurt an athlete like you.
I might be able to handle it. I jog, you know.
There you go.
Oh, that's good. What's in it?
Granny made it, who knows?
I'll have another piece after this. This is really good. Oh, pardon me. For I'm a jolly good fellow. For I'm a jolly good fellow. For I'm a jolly good fellow. Which... Am I the only one eating cake?
Oh, no, it's just that we were so fascinated watching you. No, what I mean is there's no hurry. There's plenty more.
That's what you think. You know, I like this little group. I like you very, very much.
Thank you. We like you, too. Don't we?
Oh, yes, sure. Yeah. Oh, slopping all over the place.
What do you suppose was in that cake?
I don't know, but I think it ought to be served over the rocks.
You know, this is one of the most congenial groups I've ever... You want a cake?
Oh, no, you can have mine.
Oh, you're good. I like you. You know, this is the finest engineer in the world. You know why? He doesn't tutor chickens. I like my little buddy.
We all love Wendell.
Yep. Too bad he's not going to be with us long.
What's the matter? Did somebody take him away?
Well, actually, they're taking away the cannonball.
What? They can't do that. Take away the cannonball from my pals. I'll have them dismissed. I'll cut off their profit sharing plan. I'll confiscate the key to the executive washroom.
You mean that, Mr. Bedlow?
Don't call me Mr. Bedlow. Call me Blinky.
Blinky? That what they call you down at the office?
No, but it rhymes with... You know, it's those fellas down at the office that want to take a cannonball away from me and my pals.
You really on our side, Bedlow?
Yeah. You know why? Because you're the good guys. And I want to be a good guy. I'll show you. You know what this is? This is evidence. You know what I'm going to do with it? That's what I'm going to do with it. Long live the cannonball! For it's a jolly good railroad. For it's a jolly good railroad. For it's a jolly good railroad. The whole little cannonball.
All I can say is it worked great last night, but what about today?
Well, that remains to be seen. Oh, good morning.
Mind if I ask a question? Was I down here last night?
You were, Mr. Bedlow.
It was your birthday, and we had a celebration.
And it did happen. I acted all strange.
Did you? Oh, boy, I'll tell the world.
Why, no, of course not. You were just your own sweet, convivial self.
Sweet, convivial self?
That's right, Blinky.
Where'd you get that from?
Well, that's what all your pals call you.
Well, that's not a...
You mean you're my pals?
That's what you said we were. We want to be.
Don't you like to be loved?
Blinky?
Well, I don't know. I never had. That's most unusual. Hey, didn't I have some papers in here? Oh. I have my notes on a cannonball. Is that them?
You tore them up last night, and you said, "Long live the cannonball."
Oh, I had quite a birthday, didn't I?
Here, you can piece them back together again.
No. The heck with it. I'm beloved.
Oh, congratulations,
Here there, birthday boy. Hey, I forgot to blow out my candle. Bad luck not to blow out your birthday candle.
Happy birthday, Blinky.
Petticoat Junction. This has been a Filmways presentation.
Come ride the little train that is rolling down the tracks to the junction. Forget about your cares, it is time to relax at the junction. Lots of curves, you bet, and even more when you get to the junction.
Petticoat Junction.
There's a little hotel called the Shady Rest at the junction.
Petticoat Junction.
It is run by Joe. Come and be his guest at the junction.
Petticoat Junction.
Here's our lady MD. She's as pretty as can be at the junction. Petticoat Junction.
Whatever did I smell? I think I just gained 5 pounds. Well, it's flapjacks, homemade sausage, and corn muffins with apple butter. Make that 6 pounds. Where's Uncle Joe? Don't worry. He'll be here.
If my nose is right, then flapjacks and homemade sausage. I'll take double helping.
It is, and you will not, you Weight Watchers dropout.
I don't have to watch what I eat anymore. Pedaling around the countryside on that old bike burns off food faster than I can stack it in with a shovel.
I thought your whole reason for buying the boat was so you could take the outboard motor and put it on the bike.
It is, so what?
Uncle Joe, if you motorize the bike, it will do the work. You won't burn up any calories.
Whole trouble started when they gave women the vote.
Morning, Bobby Joe. How many flapjacks do you want? Uncle Joe.
Well, I know Bobby Joe's is better than you. She said 1, not 3. What's the point in wasting them?
What are you reading?
The most incredible new book. Do you know what's happening to most of the women in this country?
Yeah, they're getting too smart for their own good.
They're spending their lives just being women. It's all here and it's fantastic.
Written by a man, no doubt, right?
Wrong. The Feminine Mistake was written by a brilliant, enlightened female human being.
Enlightened. I'll bet she flunked pot roast. Don't you want this?
Your prejudice, Uncle Joe, is what this book is all about. You are denying me my humanity.
Not to mention your flapjack.
I've decided not to join that pathetic female brigade who waste all their time on old, worn-out excuses like husbands, babies, and homemaking just to get out of becoming a real person.
Well, excuse me, I have to go look in on Mrs. Huxley. Poor Mrs. Huxley. A wonderful husband. 4 fat, healthy, beautiful babies in 7 years. If she only knew how she was wasting her time. Listen, do you think it would strain your humanity too much to clear off the table for me? I've got to start packing for my tour.
You're lucky, Billy. You know who you are.
Oh, I sure do. A struggling singer who's rapidly becoming an old maid. Here.
I admire Billy. She didn't fall into this drip-dry trap of artificial domesticity.
That sounds pretty fancy. If you're not keeping house, just what are you supposed to be doing?
Working, building a career, actualizing my full potential.
Suppose your full potential is just keeping house.
That would be too pathetic for even words.
It all sounds pathetic.
A woman is not a reed who will sway to the will of a masculine wind. She must be a strong tree with her own roots.
Hand me that pen, please, Bobby Joe. There, sugar. Mama's here.
That's what the book says. You probably hear too much. Do you have any idea the statistics on children who are messed up because their mothers never became people? Nope. Over 47%. Good. Good? Well, she got up the bubble. That's why she was fussing. Maybe, or maybe not. I think it's here in chapter 4. Oh, here it is. Maybe she senses your resentment. Resentment? No, it's not sterile. Oh, there's another one on the counter. Would you get it for me, please? We're way behind schedule. What you need is emancipation. Or another pair of hands. Oh, yikes! I'm already 20 minutes late with your bath, and I haven't even folded your diapers yet. Is it warm enough? Oh, I don't know. Well, try it, will you? How? Oh, shake a little on your wrist. There, it's coming. Nothing's coming out. Well, do it harder. Oh, nothing's happening. Oh, loosen the top. Joe, well, you said to. Oh, do me a favor. Go get emancipated.
All right, bye-bye. 3rd new patient this week. You know, if Dr. Stewart stays on that fishing trip for a few more days, I may just have a practice.
That would be wonderful for you. Tell me, Dr. Craig, how did you do it?
Just kept smiling, I guess.
No, I mean being a woman and pretty and all. How did you manage to become a doctor?
Well, I'll tell you. It's my observation that those who want to and can, do. And those who want to and can't, talk.
Wow! See ya!
Well, where are you going?
To stop talking and start doing.
I don't understand. There's only one other beauty salon in Pixley. If you didn't work there, where did you get your experience?
I worked out in my own place. A very exclusive clientele.
Oh.
You know Billy Joe Bradley, the famous entertainer? I do her hair all the time. And Mrs. Elliott, Mrs. Stephen Elliott, prominent young matron. Steady customer.
Hey, that sounds good. I was going to train somebody, but with your experience, I guess I won't need to. There's a uniform in the back room. I'll get your first lady ready for you. There you are, dear. Now I'm just going to turn you over to a wonderful new operator we just hired. It's a haircut. Just trim it and layer it on the top.
Gotcha.
See you later, Mrs. Plow. Okay.
Selma Plow. This is
is very good for the tired old roots.
I beg your pardon. Now, I want to tell you about my hair. You have to be awfully careful of this side because it's my flat side. This side's not so flat. And be careful of the cowlick in the back. Oh, that cowlick, I want you to know. Oh, I have no trouble with that. It sticks up, you know.
Voila! We begin.
Why on earth did you cover the mirror?
I love to see the look of joy and surprise on the customer's face when they see what I have done in the end.
Oh, my goodness. How very chic.
Close the eyes and relax. When I am finished, you will not know yourself.
All right.
Dramatic flair to demonstrate surefire products. Pixley Department Store. Believe it or not, ladies, these small objects may be used to perform 27 different functions. It cuts. This one peels. It crushes and squeezes. They do everything but walk your dog. This one cuts. This one crushes and squeezes. Something wrong with this orange. Oh. Hi there, Mrs. Klaus.
Good morning, Uncle Joe. Morning, Bobby Joe.
Good morning.
How's the identity crisis coming?
Getting worse.
Well, what happened?
Well, if who I am as a human being depends on what I do for a living, and it turns out that there's nothing I can do for a living, then that must mean I'm not anybody.
Did you get any of that?
As a doctor who used to be a girl, I certainly did. Bobby Joe, didn't you say something once about writing?
Not any good at that either.
I'll bet you could write a better coverage than Sam Drucker. Just plain sloppy journalism, that's all it is.
Well, what did he say?
It's what he didn't say. In reporting our lodge meeting the other night, the International Order of Camels, he didn't even mention the highlight of the evening.
What was that?
The fact that I had scaled the third pyramid and had been promoted from 1.5 hump camel to a full-fledged 2 hump camel.
Uncle Joe, do you think he might...
Jealous of me. He always has been. Might what?
hire me as a reporter?
Hire you? Well, if you'll work for potatoes and apples, day-old bread.
It's not the money that counts. It's proving myself. It's writing that great story.
What great story?
That great story. That's sitting right here in our dining room. The story of Janet Craig, M.D. Just picture the headline, Mr. Drucker. The story of Janet Craig, M.D. A Hooterville World Guardian exclusive. As told to Bobby Joe Bradley. Well, how does this sound?
Like the headline would take up the whole front page.
Do you like the idea?
Well, maybe.
Maybe. Mr. Drucker is sensational. It'll sell 1 million copies.
Well, I wouldn't want that, Bobby Joe.
Why not?
Because I only print 250.
Time to expand. Enlarge your staff. Grow with the valley. Well, what do you say?
$25, not a penny more.
My salary for the story?
Your salary for the month. Take it or leave it.
Oh, I'll take it. I'll take it. Oh, it's a job, a real job. I'm a reporter. Oh, Mr. Drucker, you'll never regret this. And so you decided against the mundane boredom of an ordinary marriage in favor of a stimulating, challenging career.
Well, not exactly. It was a matter of first things first.
Right. Tell me, Dr. Craig, Now that you've been in the valley a while, what do you think of it?
I love being here. There aren't many places like it left in the country today.
If I might rephrase that, would you call the valley a sociological rarity?
Well, I guess so.
And its particular value to you?
Well, it's a nice place to live and get to know all kinds of interesting people.
To investigate rural conditions.
Did I just say that?
Well, not exactly. But I want to make this story something special. Something the valley will never forget. You like it, don't you?
Well, it's a little strong. Did Janet or Dr. Craig really say all this?
Well, practically. But you know how doctors are. They don't have much of a way with words. I kind of punched it up a little.
Yeah, you sure did. Maybe if I unpunched it a little.
You're going to change it?
Well, I'm a little worried over the reaction of folks in the valley. You see, this makes it sound like Doc is talking down to them.
Oh, but you're missing the whole point. It's an in-depth interview. The finest one I've ever done.
It's the only one you've ever done.
Well, that's why you can't change it. It undoes everything I've ever tried to accomplish. It destroys my self-confidence. It's like everything else for me. A failure.
Okay, I give in. It'll run just as you wrote it, word for word.
Oh, thank you.
Wonder if Horace Greeley had these problems.
Hi, Mr. Drucker. Any response to my story?
Oh, boy, is there a response.
Well, what is it?
Well, let's put it this way. Remember my saying I run off 250 copies of each issue? Well, next week, I can cut that in half.
Sorry.
Oh, yes, Mrs. Martin. Oh, of course. Would you like to make another appointment? Oh. Very well. Goodbye. Dr. Craig speaking. Oh, hello, Selma. How's... You're canceling, too.
Yes. We've decided that Henrietta's allergy can be treated in Pixley. That is until our own doctor gets back.
Well, that's your privilege, of course, but would you mind telling me why?
Well, first of all, Dr. Craig, around here we think of ourselves as ordinary people, just like anyone else.
Oh, Selma, I didn't say any of those things in Bobby Joe's story.
And I'll tell you something else. As women, we set great store in doing the simple things as our mothers did before us. And if anyone thinks that we're quaintly out of step with the times, then she's out of step and should do her dancing somewhere else. And when you go, take Bobby Joe Bradley with you.
I have to go now, old friend. I don't want to, but there's nothing left for me here. Oh, dog. I didn't mean for that story to come out the way it did. Seems like nothing I do turns out the way I want it to. Maybe in Riverdale. Watch over the place. Okay?
Bobby Joe! Wait a minute.
My mind's made up, Dr. Craig. Don't try to stop me.
I'm not. I'm going too.
I didn't think you'd want to talk to me after what I did. I'm very ashamed and very sorry.
Apology accepted. Where are you going?
Riverdale. To start a new life. Where are you going?
To Pixley. To buy a ticket to New York.
New York?
I, too, am going to start a new life.
And then when you said she wasn't here, we went by Doc Stewart's office, but she wasn't there either. I think that story drove her away.
Well, if Dr. Craig really did leave, she's on her way to Pixley right now. We can't get there in time.
Maybe not, but we can sure try.
What in the world is this?
My new invention. Keep your fingers crossed. She'll do 50 if I can get her started.
On land or water?
Here, I've got to jump on her just as she starts. You pull this string. Okay. She worked. Did you see that? She worked. But anyway, you did work.
It's that story I wrote that's making you leave, isn't it?
Oh, no, it wasn't only that. I don't belong in Hooterville any more than you do.
What do you mean?
Look, we're big city girls at heart. We're smarter than most women, Bobby Joe, and that makes it tough on us. We're both still trying to find our niche in life, and it certainly isn't in a one-horse town like Hooterville.
I thought you liked it.
Oh, sure, for a visit, but not to spend a lifetime there.
Why not?
Well, for one thing, there aren't enough interesting people to talk to.
There are, too. You know where to look.
Well, I found it pretty dull. And for a young girl like you, it must have been deadly.
Deadly? Why, I have dozens of friends and hundreds of places to go.
Really? Well, then I suppose the reason you're leaving is because you don't have any meaningful work to occupy your time.
Are you kidding? Why, I'm the only one left to give that woman's touch to the Shady Rest. Why, they need me.
Then why are you leaving?
I don't know. Why are you leaving?
Because I felt unhappy, dissatisfied, and a little foolish.
Dr. Craig, don't you know that when you're running away, you can leave everything behind you but yourself?
That's a good thought.
What you've got to do is face up to people and show them that you're not really what they think you are.
You really think so?
Oh, I know so.
There's no point in letting them know both of us were so silly.
Hi. We heard the cannonball coming back.
Oh, we're so glad you changed your mind.
Well, you can thank Bobby Joe for that. She's a very persuasive young lady.
Bobby, you talked her into coming back?
Well, she certainly did.
Well, for gosh sakes, why don't we all go up to the hotel and have a homecoming party? Well, honey, take Janet's bag.
Sure, I'll take it.
Thank you.
You, Joe?
Yeah. Well, I was so glad to see the doc back, I guess I forgot myself. Besides, a little work never hurt nobody.
Oh, I gotta write this down in my diary. Come on, you two.
Uncle Joe, about that suitcase.
Oh, don't worry, Doc. I'll see that it gets to Bobby Joe's room.
You knew all along.
Oh, BJB don't stand for Janet Craig. Besides, you're a doctor.
And?
You wouldn't leave without your medical bag.
Amazing, Mr. Holmes. Shall we?
Say, what I just said about being glad you're back, that still goes.
Oh, thank you, Joe. Your engagement was a success then, eh, Billy Joe?
Yes. But you know, it's funny. I'm always happy to be back home.
Naturally. Running around from town to town like that can upset a person's appetite.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi.
What in the world is that?
What's what?
That.
Oh, you mean this? Well, I think I finally found the real me.
No kidding. Again?
Do you know where women are making their greatest strides today? In science.
And you're going to be an astronomer.
Can you think of anything more thrilling? Exploring the universe, unlocking age-old secrets of the heavens. Maybe even discovering a comet.
Well, it certainly sounds fascinating.
When is all this going to happen?
Starting tonight, I'm going up to Mount Wendy. That is, if Jeff's free to go along with me.
Oh, is your boyfriend studying it too?
No.
Well, then what do you need him for?
Well, golly, what if I get all the way up there and I find out I don't like astronomy?
This afternoon, beginning at 5, don't miss the fun and laughs on Amen and Gimme a Break. Then, stick around for the action and adventure on Knight Rider and the A-Team. Now, stay tuned for Green Acres, next, here on TV 39.
Petticoat Junction.
Come ride the little train that is rolling down the tracks to the junction. Forget about your cares, it is time to relax at the junction. Lots of curves, you bet, and even more when you get to the junction.
Petticoat Junction.
There's a little hotel called the Shady Rest at the junction.
Petticoat Junction.
It is run by Joe. Come and be his guest at the junction.
Petticoat Junction.
Here's our lady M.D. She's as pretty as can be at the junction. Petticoat Junction.
Well, I'm happy to announce my niece has finally drifted off to sleep. I said Kathy Joe's finally gone to sleep. Didn't you hear?
I heard.
Well, you didn't react. Wing! She sure is a smart little thing.
Uh-huh.
I said she sure is a smart little thing.
I heard.
You didn't react.
Bobby Joe, I appreciate your babysitting Kathy Joe. Betty Joe appreciates your babysitting Kathy Joe. The whole world appreciates your babysitting Kathy Joe. But would you mind letting me concentrate on what I'm doing?
All you have to do is ask.
Consider yourself asked.
Okay. One thing I don't want to do is speak to someone who doesn't want to be spoken to. I mean, far be it from me to impose myself upon a person when that person is a person who doesn't want to be spoken
Bobby Joe.
to. Hey, as quiet as a mouse. Maybe even quieter than that. Grouch. Hi, everybody. Hi. Here, let me help you. Oh, thanks. Took longer than I expected. Hi, honey. How's it coming?
You know.
Thanks, Bobby Joe.
Now what?
The least you could do is spare time for a kiss.
For whom?
Your wife.
Oh, her I kissed her.
Big deal. You missed your face by that far.
Well, I was working from a sitting position.
And that's another thing. You didn't leap up and help her with her packages.
That's right, I didn't.
Why not?
Because you did. And I was busy. And I'm still busy.
And that's still another thing. You couldn't even take time out to discuss that with her.
Bobby Joe, I think you flipped. I mean, I really do. I discussed it with her. She said, how's it going? And I said, whatever it was I said.
Whatever it was, if you know, to call that a discussion. Just wait till your marriage is like that.
Like what?
Like that. Rocky. Ready to tip over any minute.
Oh, what?
Steve, I bought some more seeds for our vegetable garden. You want to help me plant them?
Well, not right now, sweetheart. See, I better stick with this. I'm tearing my engine apart, and I want to make sure I can put it together again.
Okay.
Now what?
Couldn't you see she wanted you to say yes? She's dying to share that garden with you. Work side by side, hand in hand.
Oh, well, hand in hand, we wouldn't get much planning done.
Oh, yes. Laugh it off. I just hate to see you end up with one of those marriages.
Those marriages?
How often do you tell her you love her? You adore her. You worship the ground she walks on. Bless the moment you met her.
Well, it's not one of my daily statements.
When was the last time you said I love you?
Just that. I love you.
When was the last time you said it?
Oh, well,
This morning.
no. It was,
Yesterday.
no, it was...
Not last week.
No.
Don't tell me last month.
No, but you're getting warm.
You're impossible.
Bobby Joe, Betty Joe knows I love her. That's why we're married. That's why we have little Kathy Joe. I don't have to say it. It goes without saying. It's understood.
If I ever marry a man and he acts like you, I'll divorce him. And it'll serve you right.
Darling,
Oh, hi. Look, cauliflower.
my favorite.
Uh-huh.
I love you. I adore you. I worship the ground you walk on. I bless the day we met.
All because I planted cauliflower? I'm almost afraid to tell you about the string beans.
Don't you see that I'm trying to make up?
For what?
Well, for not having said I love you for so long.
How long has it been?
But I promised to... What'd you say?
How long? You said you were sorry because you hadn't said you loved me for so long, so I merely asked, how long has it been?
You mean you don't know? You haven't noticed?
Uh-uh.
Well, how do you like that?
Maybe I should have told him about the string beans. Oh, there you are. How did it go? Fine, just fine. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. I think I'm going to get a real good crop of string beans and cauliflower. String beans and cauliflower? Is that all you're concerned about? Well, I would be concerned about radishes and Brussels sprouts, but I didn't plant any. What about your husband? I didn't plant him either. Hey, Joe, well, I'm making as much sense as you are. What are you getting at anyway? It just so happened that I told Steve that he wasn't paying enough attention to me. And then when I saw him head for your garden, well, oh, no. You mean that accounts for the I worship the ground you walk on, and I'm only trying to make up for not having said I love you for so long? He said that? Oh, I feel just like Dan Cupid. He said it, but I ignored it. What? Oh, the poor guy, if I'd only known. I've just got to make it up to him. Look, could you stay with the baby a little while longer? Sure. He's down at the swing. Oh, no. What's the matter? Well, you think that's a good time? I mean, when he's working on that airplane engine, he's a total loss. Harvey Joe, you're talking about the man I love. You're right, Joe. Well, I'll work on it. I'll get around it. Yeah, girl. We women can compete with nuts and bolts and caskets any old day. I think it's gaskets. Well, anyway, after I'm through putting my women's wiles to work on him, he'll be spelling, I love you, Betty Joe, with the oil can.
Petticoat Junction. Now all you've got to do is fly low over the field of crops. She sucks up all the bugs and worms. Yeah, if you don't think it's practical, just speak up. That's what partners are for, you know.
No, I think it's a great idea. But for one thing, you'd have to have an awfully strong motor.
Well, the motor's strong enough. Here, I'll show you. This will give you an idea how much power she's got. You didn't think she had any power.
Hi, darling.
Hi.
That's because I love you. And that's because I'm going to help you.
Well, not right now, honey. I've got to get this done, and I've had nothing but interruptions.
You're calling me an interruption?
No, it's just that...
Before we were married, you used to love to have me help you work on your plane.
That was different. And Those days I thought it was a kick to have a cute little grease monkey hanging around.
So now I'm not cute anymore.
I didn't say that. It's just that, well, when you wore that jaunty little baseball cap and...
Now I'm a dowdy old housewife.
Not a dowdy old housewife.
I am too.
Honey, I haven't got time to argue with you.
But I win.
Okay, you win.
That makes me a dowdy old housewife.
Betty,
Our junior miss checks out perfectly again. Good. I'll leave these cod liver oil drops for Betty Jo.
Oh, something the matter with Betty Jo?
Oh, they're for the baby. How are things with you these days?
Oh, wonderful. Simply wonderful. All of a sudden, I found myself.
Excited again to being a world-famous journalist?
Well, I can be one of those in my spare time. The work I'm really cut out for is in the field of human relations.
Well, that's a field that needs a lot of help these days.
I'm going in for marriage counseling.
Marriage counseling?
Hmm? Oh, I know it sounds funny, my being single and all, but I find I have a real knack for it.
Oh?
You see, I found this couple that really needed help. They've only been married a year and they have this cute little baby. That's how I came to know about the case. I was babysitting for Steve and Betty Jo and... Oh, I shouldn't have mentioned that. But you might have guessed anyway. Well, considering Steve and Betty Jo were the only ones around with a new baby, I might have made a lucky stab at it. So, you see, I sure did. You see, that's the husband, Steve, was starting to ignore her, taking her for granted. But I set him straight.
Bobby Jo, meddling can break up a marriage faster than anything.
Oh, I know that. But he wasn't meddling. He was just plain ignoring her.
Well, I certainly hope everything works out all right. It sounds pretty serious to me.
Oh, it was until I stepped in. Their marriage was hanging by a thread. Hi, Betty Jo. Hi, Doctor. Looks like the thread broke. And then I said, do you really think I'm a dowdy old housewife? And he said, Golly, I don't know if I should be telling you all this. Why not? It sounds good. Besides, it's something that's just between Steve and me, and I think I should keep it in the family. Oh, I'm part of the family. My family. What happened to togetherness? Well, that only applies to Steve and me. I think the less I... Sounded like a car driving up. Well, it sure did. But who in their right mind would drive here on that old, bumpy, washed-out road? Mrs. Douglas. I wonder what she's doing here. Hi, Mrs. Douglas. Hi. Oh, hello, dear.
Betty Jo, is this your house?
Yes, it is.
Good. I know the answer to the question.
What question?
Where am I?
You mean you lost your way?
I think so.
Where are we going?
Nowhere.
But how do you know you're lost?
Because I never got there. You see, I don't drive. Think it's a pretty place.
You're not confused?
Sure. She's company.
Mrs. Douglas, if you don't drive, then what about...
That's right. Olive always drives because he says I'm too much of a scooter brain. So today we had a spit.
A spit?
You know, when he goes like... And I go like... that.
Oh, you mean a spat.
No, that's past tense. Now it is a spat. Then it was a spit.
Oh, that sure is a coincidence.
Yes?
The same thing just happened to Betty Jo.
Did Oliver have a spit with you? My goodness. You just can't get along with anybody.
She had hers for Steve. And boy, was
was it a doozy?
Bobby Joe, I don't want my problem to become a community project.
That's right. When you have a fight with your husband, you must keep it absolutely secret completely.
That's what I think.
I agree.
When did it start?
This morning,
How did it begin?
when he ignored her.
What happened?
Well, first of all, he...
Bobby Joe.
Golly, I was just trying to keep the conversational ball rolling. Besides, maybe Mrs. Douglas can help. She's so sophisticated and worldly.
Oh, I'm just a plain American farm wife.
You've had experience. What happens when you have a fight with Mr. Douglas?
Bobby Joe, you're so nosy.
That's right, you're so nosy. But then how else are you going to find out anything? Well, when I have a fight with Mr. Douglas, I go to the beauty parlor, and I have a manicure, and I have a facial, and I have my hair done the works. And then I go to a dress shop, and I buy the most beautiful gowns.
Oh, that's wonderful. Hey, Joe, that's what you've got to do.
Oh, I couldn't.
Yes, you could. I'll take care of Kathy, Joe. And I'm sure Mrs. Douglas will give you a lift to town. Wouldn't you, Mrs. Douglas?
Certainly.
See? I don't know. Do you want to save your marriage? Come on. Oh, get ready. Golly, I'm sure glad you came by.
Well, I didn't do anything.
Oh, yes, you did. The idea of going to the beauty parlor and getting all fixed up and buying a new dress, that solved your problem.
It didn't solve the problem. That's what started it.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, look. Let's not mention that part of it to Betty Joe.
Petticoat Junction will return after these messages.
Hi, Sam.
Oh, hi, Steve. I'll be with you in a minute. Well, what can I do for you, customer?
I'll tell you the truth, I don't know.
Oh, no, huh? Well, how about some carrots? I got an idea. Great idea. How about a broom? You can always use a good broom.
No, that wouldn't do it.
Fly paper? Got a special on fly paper. There's no extra charge for the flies that's already caught.
Please.
I can see you're not the typical customer. That's too bad. I was all ready for you.
All ready for me?
Yeah, well, I've been reading this book on modern retail. It says when a customer comes in the store and he doesn't know what he wants to buy, a merchant should make suggestions. And 8 times out of 10, the typical customer will buy. You flunked out. You're over 3.
Well, that's the way it goes. Listen, all I want is a present for Betty Joe.
Oh, it finally happened, huh?
What?
Your first fight.
Yeah, I guess.
You guess? Weren't you in on it?
Well, in a way, yeah.
Well, what was it about?
Well, I'm not quite sure.
How did it start?
I don't know that either.
Sounds like the battle of the century.
I know it sounds nutty, but all I know is it started out to be a great day, and all of a sudden we're not speaking to each other. Weird.
Oh, I don't know. It seems like a standard run-of-the-mill married folks quarrel. What do you plan on doing about it?
Well, I thought a little gift might help.
That's a good idea. Then when you make up, she can tell you what the fight was all about. Now, maybe I could come up with a few suggestions. Well, a book can't be wrong all the time. That's all. Rock candy. Handkerchief. A bed warmer. Sorry about that. Violet sachet. Canvas glove. A Japanese fan. Incense. How about a letter opener with a handle shaped like the skyline of Milwaukee, Wisconsin? You're on your own.
Hi. What's up? You tell me. Betty Joe?
She's not here.
She's not here.
No, she's not here.
Well, then what am I doing here? I want to see my wife.
Be patient. Everything will work out. Just do as I say.
If I keep doing what you say, I'll end up a bachelor in 24 hours.
I'll put Cassie Joe to bed.
Women. Especially sisters.
Oh, she means well.
Mosquitoes mean well. What are you doing?
Perfecting my new invention. To show you how powerful she is, just before you came up, I plugged her in. And she pulled the dog's dish and bone and all right into the bag halfway across the porch.
You're putting me on.
I'll show you. Dish and bone are still in the bag. Holy cow. That's more powerful than I thought.
Oh, come on, Joe. You mean to tell me that...
Look at me. You saw what I saw.
Okay, that's the cannonball. Everybody inside.
Bobby Joe.
Come on, hurry up. Now, when Daddy Joe shows up, what I want you to do is...
Bobby Joe, if you don't mind, I'd like to go down and meet my wife and make up with her and pick up the pieces if there's any left.
I know. You think I'm meddling.
Meddling? Where would I get an idea like that?
Go ahead and say it. You think I'm a nosy, troublemaking sister-in-law.
You do have a way with words.
I know I was barging in where I didn't belong, but I didn't realize it at the time. Now I was just trying to make it up to you.
Look, Bobby Joe, I apologize. It's just that, well, when it comes to Betty Joe, I feel that... Okay. What do you want me to do?
Well, what I'd like for you to do is sing a song to your wife when she comes in.
I'll go along with that.
I'd tell you which song to sing, but that would be meddling.
I'll wing it.
Sure. And while you're winging it, wing the one I left open on the piano.
Thank you very much, Doctor. Is there anything I should do?
Yes, I'd stay away from that mule if I were you.
Good idea.
And Mr. Garvey, don't leave now. You'll spoil her entrance. Sit down anywhere.
Is this the one?
She'll love it.
How do you know?
My favorite song. Here she comes.
Oh, you have to respect this when the office is connected to a hotel. Last week we had 2 patients to dinner, and one of them liked it so well he stayed over for breakfast.
Okay, Steve.
She looks in the mirror and stares at the wrinkles that weren't there yesterday. Thinks of the young man that she almost married. What would he think if he saw her this way? She holds up her apron in little gay fashion as something comes into her mind. Then slowly starts dancing, remembering her girlhood and all of the boys she had waiting in line. Ah, such are the dreams of the everyday housewife you see everywhere, any time of the day. The everyday housewife who gave up the good life for me. Photograph album she takes from the closet and slowly turns the first page and carefully picks up the crumbling flower, the first one he gave her, now withered with age. She closes her eyes and touches the house dress that suddenly disappeared. And just for the moment she's wearing a gown that broke all their minds back so many years. Ah, such are the dreams of the everyday housewife you see everywhere, any time of the day. The everyday housewife gave up the good life for me. gave up her good life for me.
Not Daddy.
Not done. You look gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous.
Thank you.
But I still prefer you in this. No, for wearing when you help me fix the plane.
Tomorrow is Sunday, and that means you get a double dose of Ed Sullivan variety with singing sensations The Righteous Brothers and The Lovin' Spoonful, and comedians Alan King and George Carlin. Don't miss an hour of the Ed Sullivan Show. Tomorrow night at 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific, here on TV Land. Now, stay tuned for the Sonny and Cher Show, next on TV Land.
Petticoat Junction.
Come ride the little train that is rolling down the tracks to the junction. Forget about your cares, it is time to relax at the junction. Lots of curves, you bet, and even more when you get to the junction.
Petticoat Junction.
There's a little hotel called the Shady Rest at the junction.
Petticoat Junction.
It is run by Joe. Come and be his guest at the junction.
Petticoat Junction.
Here's our lady MD. She's as pretty as can be at the junction. Petticoat Junction.
Be right there. There you are, sweetheart. See? Daddy's gonna eat Kathy Joe's milk. Yeah. Whoops, listen. It's a knockdown. Get up, kid. Get up! Not you, kid. Him, kid. Sorry. Kathy Joe, you see, it's not warm enough yet. Attaboy. Attaboy. Please, Kathy Joe. It's not warm enough yet. Yeah. Good boy, good boy. Please, Kathy Joe, it's the big championship fight, and Daddy wants to listen. Here, that's what it is. See, it's the big championship fight. Yeah. Well, you women are all alike. He's down. Who? Please, Kathy Joe. Who's down? Who's down? A knockout. Here you are, sweetheart. No. That's Daddy's radio. No. That's right. You give me the radio, and you take the bottle. Please, Kathy Joe. That's it. It's a nice smell. Please, sweetheart. Here. Yeah. Fight of the century. Who won? Stay tuned for the 9 o'clock news. Thanks a lot, kid.
Hi, darling.
Hi.
Hello, Steve.
Hi, how was choir practice?
Oh, fine. Oh, hello, sweetheart. Did you and your daddy have a good time together? I bet you did, huh?
Oh, sure. She's not much of a fight fan, but she's a good kid.
I think so.
Aren't you going to tell him the big news?
Oh, darling. Reverend Barton suggested we have Kathy Joe's christening next Sunday. What do you think?
Well, what did you tell him?
Oh, I said I thought it would be a wonderful idea. What do you think?
What did he say?
He said, fine, then it's all set. What do you think?
I think it doesn't matter what I think. Oh, sweetheart, I think it's wonderful. Did you hear that, Button-Nose? You're going to be the lion of the hour. Why can't you be that quiet when the fights are on?
But we're the lucky godparents. Pardon? Well, it's customary to have the godparents stand up with the child, you know.
Oh, golly, I never thought of that. Who do you think we could get?
Oh, I don't know. Why don't we take a one-out out in the Guardians? Well, what do you mean, who do you think we could get? Who shall we honor? Can you imagine anybody in the valley not wanting to be this child's godparent?
Steve, he's right, you know. It's going to be a very difficult decision to make.
Yeah, the biggest problem is going to be who not to take.
You mean the ones we don't select are apt to be hurt?
I'm afraid so. Well, in a way, it's kind of a nice problem, but it's kind of tough.
Well, I got an idea. Why don't we write down all the names in the valley and put them in a hat and let her pick them? Well, who could argue with such an adorable referee?
Honey. Janet, what do you think?
I'm upset already because you didn't pick me. Look, the whole thing is going to turn out beautifully. Good night, you two. Good night, you little cause celeb. Look, whomever you choose is going to be very honored, and the rest will just have to understand. Good night.
Good night.
Hiya, Bert.
Oh, hello, Joe. Come on in. Next.
Yeah, I guess so. Bert, I just need a trim, and I want you to take special pains. Give me your A1 job.
All right. The usual.
You don't understand. This could reflect on you, me standing in front of the whole congregation at church Sunday.
No kidding. You mean the Reverend's going to use you as a horrible example?
You're a riot, Bert.
Hey, Bert, can you take me right at... Oh, you're busy.
What's the matter with you?
Well, I want to get worked on while there's a little lull in business over at the store. Hey, Joe, why don't you get out of the chair and let me take your turn?
Are you kidding?
Hey, sounds like something special, Sam. Don't tell me Marlene's come back to work at the diner. Hey, that is good news.
Oh, no, nothing like that.
Too bad. Used to sell lots of bay rum when Marlene was here.
What's the big occasion, Sam?
Well, you ought to know. The christening on Sunday.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's nice of you to want to get slicked up, but nobody's going to be watching you. All the eyes will be on me and the kid.
You and the kid?
He thinks he's going to be godfather.
Oh, well, that hasn't even been decided yet.
Just a formality. Who else would they pick?
I'll tell you who else. Hooterville's leading merchant, postmaster, and editor.
You haven't got a chance.
Oh, that's what you think. Tell him, Bert.
Tell him what?
Tell him they'll pick me as godfather.
Sure, Sam. They'll pick you.
You see there?
They'll pick you as second choice right after they pick me.
Now, just a doggone minute.
Thought I'd just pass it on for whatever it's worth.
Bert, will you stop arguing and get on with my haircut?
Joe, I don't think I want to cut your hair.
What?
You're trying to do me out of my rightful spot as godfather.
Your rightful spot? You think you can be godfather?
Well, you're damn right. I'm as good as anybody and better than most.
Just what do you mean by that?
Yeah, present company included.
If the shoe fits, wear it.
You mean me too?
Figure it out.
Well, I'm going to walk out of this place.
Not ahead of me, you're not.
Hi, fellas. Oh, well, I'm in luck. Bert, I want you to give me a real slick haircut. I may be acting as godfather next Sunday. My, what a strange reception.
Petticoat Junction will return after these messages.
This year, fashion loves the big, big curl. The big, big curl loves dippity-doo. Rollers out, curl is in. Really in with dippity-doo. 'Cause nothing holds like dippity-doo. Holds and holds like dippity-doo. Big curls need big holds, so hold it with dippity-doo.
Have you been turned down for a mortgage or home equity loan because of bad or no credit? When your bank's function.
Well, hi, Joe.
Hi, Steve.
What you got there?
Where? Oh, what's my new suit? Got it all clean and ready for Sunday.
Oh, good, good.
Yeah, I knew you'd be happy. Hey, you want to hear something funny?
What?
Bert Smedley and Sam Drucker both think they're in line to be Kathy Joe's godfather. Isn't that a laugh? You ain't laughing.
Well, no. Well, Why should I? Actually, I'd be proud to have either one of them as godfathers.
Well, for crying out loud. All I gotta say is you got great taste for knockbacks.
No, they're friends of yours.
Friends? Trying to take away my job as godfather?
Your job?
Who else? I'm a logical one.
Yes, but Joe, you're already in the family as Kathy Joe's great uncle.
That ain't as good as godfather. Tell you what, I'll trade. Sam can be the great uncle and I'll be the godfather.
I'm afraid it doesn't work like that. Give me a hand with this box, will you?
Sure. Kathy Joe's your heir, right?
Yeah.
And I'm your partner, right?
Yeah.
That's Carson Elliott, you know, not nobody Elliott.
You're right, Joe. Now, will you help me with the box?
Okay, that makes it logical for me to be Kathy Joe's godfather. The business will stay in the family.
No, that's true, isn't it?
It's about time you began using the old bean. Hey, you want me to help you with this box? We got it all straightened out. I'm to be Kathy Joe's godfather.
Well, I'd like to think it over a bit, Joe.
In that case, I'll leave you with your thoughts.
Bert, that'll do it. That's fine. Bert, I think that'll do it.
Yes, sir. Big day, all right. Christening of your firstborn?
Sure is.
Oh, no, you don't owe me a thing, Steve.
Oh?
No. Tell me, have you given any thought to the practical aspects of who ought to be Kathy Joe's godfather?
Practical aspects?
Well, could be important, you know. Now, take like supposing she was to be my godchild.
Well, you would be godfather.
Yeah, right. And as such, I'd consider it my bounden duty to see that she'd be forever free from want. Good thinking?
Can't argue with that.
Now, you say to me, Bert, how are you going to do that? And I say by teaching her a trade.
A trade?
Yep. The proud and honorable trade I learned from my daddy before me. Tonsorial technology.
Bert, Kathy Joe's a girl.
Well, lady barbers is a common thing. They know a lot more than us men about long hair.
I gotta go along with that. And Bert, I'm flattered that you want to be Kathy Joe's godfather. I mean that.
Well, it's all set then. I'm in, huh?
Well, if it's all right with you, I'd kind of like to think it over for a while.
Oh. Steve, aren't you, forgetting something?
Hi, hon.
Hi there.
Oh, you're overpowering these flowers. Whatever you've got on sure gives out an odor.
Oh, that's Bert's doing. After my haircut, he drenched me in bay rum.
I guess so. It's making my eyes water.
Well, he was doing me a favor. Thought it might help swing our decision in his direction. As godfather.
Bert the barber?
Oh, he was pitching like mad.
What did you say to him?
Not much. I just kind of let it lay there.
Oh, honey, we've got to take a stand. We're getting ourselves in a bind.
Betty Joe, when a man has scissors in one hand and a razor in the other, I'm not going to sit there and argue with him.
You led him to believe he was going to be the godfather?
Oh, I didn't lead him on any more than I did Joe.
Uncle Joe's been working on you, too?
Has he? The way that guy can lobby, he should be in Washington. Thought you had some shopping to do.
I didn't have to go.
Oh?
Mr. Drucker delivered the order.
That's some service.
And guess what? He gave us a case of baby food for Kathy Joe.
Gave it to us.
Wasn't that sweet of him?
Put his name on the list.
What?
Another candidate for godfather.
Oh, honey, I don't think Mr. Drucker had that in mind. All he did was give us a case of baby food and make a special trip down here and put his name on the list.
Oh, hi, Wendell. Come on in.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, won't you sit down?
Oh, thank you. It's a nice day.
Oh, very nice.
Nice.
As I was going by on the train, the tracks are right out there. I thought I'd drop in.
We're very glad you did.
Well, I'd better be going. I've got a train to run. It's nice seeing you again.
Nice.
Oh, this is for Kathy Joe.
Well, thank you, Mr. Gibbs. Would you like me to open it now? A government bond.
I thought it might help with her education.
Oh, that's very thoughtful of you.
Well, we certainly appreciate it.
You're very welcome. Good day.
Bye.
So long.
See you in church. Dear.
There now, little fella. That should do you. Now, what about my payment? Oh, that's better. After all, you're not on Medicare, you know.
Hi, am I next?
Yes, I wanted to see you. I thought I better warn you about Doc Stewart.
Doc? What about him?
Well, we had a consultation this morning, and then afterwards we got to talking about the baby's christening.
And he wants to be godfather, too.
I told you it would be a problem.
Well, at least we've got one thing settled. We'd like you to be the godmother.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, now, look, I was only joking when I said I was hurt at not being selected. My goodness, there must be others. I'm so new here. Why, there are people who've known you all your life. And if you dare take it back, I'll scream.
Then you'll accept. Steve and I want you to so much.
Oh, yes, I'd love to. It would be a great honor. What do I do?
Well, of course, you stand up with Kathy Jo in the church when she's being christened. Oh, and there's one other thing you get to do. You get to pick who's going to be the godfather.
Will you? So that's the catch.
Oh, no, it isn't a catch. It's just sort of a cop-out.
I see.
Well, you're being a professional woman. You're used to making decisions. And there are only 4 others on the list besides Doc.
Only 4 others?
Uncle Joe, Wendell, Bertha Barber, and Sam Drucker. And they're all fine men and very deserving. And we'll be happy with anyone you pick. Okay? Okay.
Oh, work.
Hi, Uncle Joe.
Raider.
Say, how about giving us a hand with the windows?
Oh, well, I'd like to, girls, but my sacroiliac's just been killing me. I'm just on my way in now to see Doc Craig.
Oh, she isn't here. She went up to the church to see Reverend Barton.
What you want to see him about?
Well, it has something to do with the christening. You know, Betty Jo and Steve picked Janet to be the godmother for Kathy Jo.
They did? How about the godfather? Did they pick him?
Well, I think they're leaving that up to Dr. Craig.
You mean she's going to do the choosing?
Well, that's probably why she went up to the church, to ask the Reverend his advice on who he'd recommend.
That's exactly why I went.
Hi, Dr. Craig.
Did he make any recommendation?
No, but he said he'd give it some thought. I had to leave the poor man. He was so busy. You know, he was all alone painting the Sunday school room.
How come the Rev got stuck with that job?
He said he put a notice in the church bulletin and nobody responded.
It's funny I didn't see it. I generally look for them notices. It must have been the week when I was away.
Of course.
Petticoat Junction will return after these...
Hiya, Reverend.
Oh, hello, Joe.
I'll drop by and give you a hand.
Good.
I figured it'd be nice to have the job finished by Sunday. Sunday, that's the day Kathy Jo Elliott's being christened.
So I understand.
That's this Sunday, you know.
Yes, this Sunday. There's a can of paint there.
Oh, yeah, the paint.
Hi, Billy Joe.
Oh, hi, Mr. Drucker.
I came by to see your uncle, but evidently he's not here.
Well, that's right, but how'd you know?
There's work to be done.
That's a good tip-off on it. But oddly enough, he left for the church a few minutes ago carrying a paintbrush.
Joe is going to do some work at the church?
Evidently.
Oh, brother. I just hope the stained glass windows don't crack from the shock.
See you later.
Over at the lodge, I'm in charge of the Widow's Welfare Fund. We take 2 cents out of every pot when we play football. We have many outstanding functions for raising money.
Afternoon, Reverend.
Sam, imagine seeing you down here this time of day.
Yeah, I thought you had a store to run.
Well, a store can wait. How can one think of commercialism when there's church work to be done? Excuse me, Joe.
Howdy, Reverend.
Oh, Bert.
Where do you want me to start?
Oh, anywhere.
Excuse me, Joe. Hello, Reverend. My, what a surprise it is seeing everyone here.
Yeah, ain't it?
Thanks, Joe.
Well, I just finished painting the Sunday school room for you, Reverend. Anything else you want done?
Well, the pews. You know, for the last year, I've been trying to touch them up with a new coat of varnish, but we just can't get to it.
I'll do it for you.
Well, I don't know, Joe. It's a pretty big job.
I'll do it all myself, even if it takes all night.
Suddenly, I'm surrounded by these saintly men devoting their time and labor to the church. They painted the Sunday school room and varnished the pews and washed all the windows, cleaned all the light fixtures, vacuumed the carpets. Our little church hasn't looked this good in years.
That's our little Kathy Jo. She always brings out the best in everyone. And a little child shall lead them.
Well, it's all been very nice, but it's making the choice of a godfather tougher by the minute. Yeah, we sympathize with you, Reverend. That's why we tossed this hot potato to Janet.
I'm sorry about that. It was a sneaky thing to do. Oh, don't feel bad. I simply made a double play out of it and tossed the problem to the Reverend.
Well, as for me, there's only one other place that I have to turn to. Please give us an assist. Time's running out. As you know, today marks a particularly proud and happy day for all of us here in the Valley. Mr. and Mrs. Steve Elliott, will you come forward? And now, the godmother, Dr. Janet Craig. A new soprano for the church choir. And the godfather, Mr. Joseph Carson. And Mr. Sam Drucker. And Mr. Wendell Gibbs. And Mr. Bert Smedley. And Dr. Frederick Stewart. Dearly beloved, in presenting this child for baptism, you confirm your faith in the universal fatherhood of him who said, "All souls are mine." And in the tender care and redeeming love of him who took little children in his arms and blessed them, saying, "Of such is the kingdom of heaven." Kathy Jo, I now baptize thee in the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. And now we call on Kathy Jo's father, Mr. Steve Elliott.
There, honey. I'm sorry, but your daddy does this one as a solo.
Our Father, which and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory
They're groundbreaking, they're innovative, and they're very entertaining. They're the shows that put the show in show business. They're TV Land's really big shows. An entire evening of television's greatest variety shows. And you can see them all tonight, starting at 8:30 Eastern and Pacific, here on Nick at Night's TV Land. Now, stay tuned for Mr. Ed, next on Nick at Night's TV Land.
Petticoat Junction.
Come ride the little train that is rolling down the tracks to the junction. Forget about your cares, it is time to relax at the junction. Lots of curves, you bet, and even more when you get to the junction.
Petticoat Junction.
There's a little hotel called the Shady Rest at the junction.
Petticoat Junction.
It is run by Joe. Come and be his guest at the junction.
Petticoat Junction.
Here's our lady MD. She's as pretty as can be at the junction. Petticoat Junction.
What?
We got a letter from Billy Joe, and guess what?
Why,
She's coming home tomorrow, and guess what? She's bringing a surprise, and guess what it is? I don't know either.
surprise.
A surprise? I'll bet I know what it is.
Me too.
What?
But it's that new fishing pole I've been wanting.
Oh.
That Billy Joe's a good kid.
Well, that she is, but I think you're wrong on the surprise.
You do? What do you think it is?
Oh, it's probably a present for Steve and Betty Joe's baby.
Oh.
You don't seem very thrilled. What did you think it was going to be?
A husband?
For you or for her?
Whichever. I just like to think somebody's getting a little action.
Well, we'll find out about that tomorrow. In the meantime, we have a little problem.
What is it?
Sam Drucker thinks he's having a little trouble with the annual benefit radio show.
What kind of trouble?
It seems that Selma Plout has learned to play the saxophone.
And she wants to be in it?
She wants to be the star.
Oh, boy, does he have trouble.
Well, Selma, if you want my honest opinion.
Who's asking for that? Just tell me which is my spot on the show. Now, will I open it or close it?
Both.
Joe, that's rude.
She'll blast the station off the air.
I don't know about that.
Did you like my little offering, Wendell?
Well, it was certainly very... It had a lot of... Well, on the other hand, there were moments when, my goodness, if anyone had told me when I came in here that I was going to hear such a... I'm at a loss for words.
Up to now, you haven't been. Why don't you stop payments on that thing? Maybe they take it away from you.
Oh, you...
Well, what's the verdict?
Well, it's not up to me, Selma.
No?
No, that's a decision to be made by the entertainment chairman, Doc Craig.
Doctor, I had no idea.
Neither did I. Excuse me, please. When did this happen?
Just now.
Who appointed me?
I did.
I'll kill you. Now, Selma.
Oh, my dear, I'm so thrilled to hear you're in charge. You are a music lover, aren't you?
Yes, I am. Unfortunately.
Now, what did you mean by that?
Mr. Doctor, here's a list of some more contestants. Oh, look, it's Billy Joe. Oh, Billy Joe, I was right. You did bring a husband.
Who is that?
My kid sister, Bobby Joe.
Oh. Well, it's a start. He's a fella.
Oh, hi, everybody. I'd like for you to meet Mr. Rick Wayne. I was on the bill with him in Omaha. This is my uncle, Joe Carson. Mr. Sam Drucker, our storekeeper, postmaster, and dear friend.
Howdy.
Wendell Gibbs, our engineer.
How do you do?
Oh, pardon my manners. One of our leading citizens, Mrs. Selma Clout.
How charming to meet a fellow member of the entertainment world.
Oh, are you in the entertainment world?
Well,
Well, I knew it couldn't be Love Beat.
Oh, heavens, no, I'm not even a hippie. Mod, of course, but not a hippie.
Hi, Billy Joe. Welcome home. Oh, thank you. May I present Rick Wayne, Dr. Janet Craig. Mr. Wayne?
Well, this breaks the string, you know.
The string?
Of characters.
Oh, Billy Joe, everyone, if you're planning to take the cannonball, we'd better get started.
The cannonball?
Oh, that's our train.
What, does that really move?
Yes, indeed, and I'm afraid we're behind schedule.
Oh, you've got a schedule?
Oh, my, yes, and we stick right to it. That is, unless something comes up, and then we try to give a little, you know, sort of give and take. Sometimes we're right on the old button, and other times we tend to fall back a little. It's this way and that way.
We're crying out loud, Wendell. Stow the gab and let's get going.
That's a good idea.
We're going in back?
We have to. Oh, there's a road of sorts, but you wouldn't want to drive on it.
Your car will be all right here. Just leave the keys in her.
Leave the keys.
Well, that way you don't run the risk of losing them.
Oh, of course. That way they can just steal the keys and all, huh?
Steal?
Mr. Wayne, we don't have that sort of thing here. We're a little backward that way.
Well, on to the cannonball.
Oh, by the way, dinner's at 6.
Right.
Oh, and we don't dress.
Right. I won't wear anything.
Rick. You heard? Well, that's just his way of being comical, you know. Hey, what do you think of him? Well, he's better than that.
Okay.
Am I interrupting?
Oh, hi, Billy Joe. No, I'm just trying to get busy with my new duties as chairman of the entertainment committee for the benefit show. Come in.
Well, I'd like to talk to you for a minute, if I may. It's about Rick. Sometimes people don't take to him right away.
Oh, well, that happens.
Oh. What's the matter? Well, you weren't supposed to say that. You were supposed to say, oh, that isn't true. I took to him right away.
I'm sorry. Do you want to start over again?
No. But you'll like him once you get to know him, I promise.
I'm sure I will, and I'll take the time to. Just as soon as I get this benefit out of the way. I'm afraid this sort of thing isn't my forte.
Say, do you need any help?
All I can get. Any suggestions?
You bet. Don't look now, but I may have a terrific surprise for you.
Hey, now this is more like it.
Rick, I brought you out here so we could talk.
So later we'll talk.
I mean now. Oh, Rick, I have the most wonderful idea.
So do I.
How would you like to star in the Hooterville Charity Show?
Swell. The Hooterville charity show.
That's what they were rehearsing when we arrived.
Oh, you mean Dame May Whitty on the, Well, I mean, do you think I could top that?
I'm sure of it.
Oh, thanks.
Well, it isn't that. I just think this would be such a wonderful opportunity for everybody to get to know you.
Well, what's to know? That I'm adorable?
Please.
Yeah, okay, sure. Now, look,
You really mean it?
Yes, I mean it. I mean it.
Oh, Rick, I could kiss you.
Now, why didn't I think of that?
I want this to be a real special evening for Billy Joe and her boyfriend. I just hope the dinner turns out all right.
Well, so what if it doesn't? It might discourage him from becoming her brother-in-law.
She happens to be very fond of him.
Yeah, so I've noticed.
You don't sound too impressed.
No, he's a nice enough guy. It's just that, well, he's always on.
So?
Well, I'm just worried about you, honey. Afraid you won't have a chance to get a word in about Kathy Joe.
Don't worry about me. I'll sneak in a volume or two. I guess you've heard. Rick's a comedian.
Yeah, I saw a sport cut.
Steve, now I don't want anything to spoil this evening for my sister. You be nice.
I'll be nice. I'll be nice.
I won't say this roast beef is tough, but they just brought the gravy in on a meat hook.
Oh, he's just kidding, Betty Joe. Everything is delicious. Right, Rick?
Right. Hey, this is great. After dinner, we're going to play stomach pump. Stomach pump. Who's got the stomach pump?
What do you think of Hooterville, Rick?
I'm glad you brought that up. I've seen one-horse towns before, but this is ridiculous. This town is so small, they have only one sign. Entering Hooterville in the front and leaving Hooterville in the back.
Oh, this afternoon I took Rick for a ride on the Cannonball. I introduced him to the Frisbees, the Kileys, the Millers.
Oh, you're doing a great job of playing it straight. Speaking of the Millers, boy, is that Mrs. Miller fat. She's got so many double chins, she needs a bookmark to find her mouth. I understand she's the only person in the valley who's taken out group insurance.
Rick, would you please pass the salt?
Don't interrupt, baby, while I'm hot. And that Newt Kiley, boy, does he hit the bottle. He's drunk so much scotch, he has a plaid nose. And that Sam Drucker, boy, there's a ball of fire. You know, when you buy groceries from him, instead of using an adding machine, he counts on his fingers. And if you make a really big purchase, he takes off his shoes.
How about some more potatoes, Rick?
No, thanks. But my favorite character of all is this Joe Carson. What a phony this guy is. Carries around an Arkansas bankroll. You know, a dollar bill wrapped around a cucumber. And the way this guy runs off at the mouth. Oh.
Yeah, well, speaking of running off at the mouth.
Darling, how would you like to give me a hand with the coffee?
What gives with this guy anyway?
Now, Steve.
Well, he seems to get a big charge out of running down all the local people.
I know, but after all, he is a comedian.
Oh, and you think it's funny making fun of your friends?
No, not any more than you do. But what harm can it do? It won't go any farther than this. Pour the coffee, will you, honey?
Okay. I just can't figure this guy out.
You have to admit some of his jokes were kind of funny.
Yeah, especially the one about the roast was so tough she had to bring the gravy in on a meat hook.
That was the only joke that wasn't worthy of a laugh.
I know. Your dinner was delicious.
Thank you.
What are we going to have for dessert? Bicarbonate of soda? Sorry. See, it's rubbing off on me. You cooked a great dinner and you're a great little hostess.
And let's be sure you're going to be a great little host. Promise?
Okay.
Be sure now, because I don't want anything to spoil this evening. Understand?
Understand.
What?
I'm just rehearsing my laugh for all the jokes he's going to come up with.
I told you they were only in the kitchen. She said you skipped out the back door.
Yeah.
Now, let's see, where was I? Oh, yeah, that Uncle Joe of yours. Boy, does he come out with some brilliant idea. You know what he's working on now? He's coming out with a bar of soap that's hollow in the middle. That's so when you use it, there won't be any little pieces left over. Oh, you like that one, huh? Hey, you're a good audience. And just for that, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. Friends and neighbors, You know these gags I've been tossing around? Well, this is part of a routine I'm going to be using in your annual benefit show.
You looking for me?
Oh, hi, Janet. Have you been out already this morning?
Oh, my, yes. With this benefit show coming up, it's busy, busy, busy.
Well, speaking of the show, do you have a minute?
Yes, of course.
About having Rick on the program, I've been thinking that maybe it'd be better if we just stuck to the local talent.
Oh, I don't think we have to be too concerned with that. The important thing for us is to come up with the best possible show we can.
Well, I know that it was my idea he appear and all, but...
Yes, and it was a good idea, too. We're getting some fine publicity from the outlying papers. Oh, I really gave Rick a big build-up about what a big star he is and his thousands of admiring fans. I made Jackie Gleason sound like an amateur hour dropout.
I thought you said you never heard of Rick.
So I lied a little. Oh, you're allowed that when you're a combination entertainment chairman and press agent. Rick hasn't changed his mind about doing the show, has he?
Oh, no, nothing like that.
Well, you seem disturbed about something.
Oh, I guess everything will work out all right.
Well, of course it will. Oh, I've got to get moving. I have a patient due in a few minutes.
Rick.
Oh, hi, Doc.
May I talk to you for a minute?
Oh, please, don't propose to me now. I have to get a note from my mother first.
You. Rick.
Wait. You know what's amazing? You're the first girl I've ever seen who looks better in the sunlight than in the spotlight.
Thank you. Now can I say something?
You're on.
About the routine you're going to do on the show?
Pretty sock material, huh, kid?
Well, yes, there are some amusing laughs.
Amusing? Those are yucks, doll. Big yucks. You saw the way I scored with your sister and brother-in-law.
Yes, I know, but... Well, I was wondering, do you think you could change your material a bit?
Change it? Why?
It's just that all through the routine you're making fun of the people around here.
Well, exactly.
I mean, if you could just change the names or something.
Doll, that's the only way that stuff will pay off. I mean, to get those belly laughs, you gotta localize your gags. Use names and places that people are familiar with. Now, when I mention people like Sam Drucker or Mrs. Ben Miller, I'm halfway home. Oh, get this. To really spike it up, I'm gonna throw in a few impressions. Get a load of this. Selma Plout.
How dare you say I'm man crazy? It's nothing but a rumor that my marriage license reads, to whom it may concern.
And your Uncle Joe.
Oh, I got a wonderful impression of him all worked out. Yeah, two minutes of snoring.
And Wendell Gibbs, the engineer.
Oh, yeah, he's something else. Oh, dear me, I must be going. Yes, I have a schedule to keep. The cannonball must be in Pixley by 9:30. Or is it 8:30?
Bobby Joe? Do you realize that at this time tomorrow night we'll be in the middle of the big show?
Exciting, isn't it?
I wish I thought so.
What?
It could be the worst evening of my whole life.
Well, how can you say that? Your new boyfriend is the star of the show, and you'll be a celebrity.
I'll be lucky if they don't run me out of town.
What?
By the time Rick gets through with his act, everybody in the valley's going to be angry.
What could they be angry about?
What could they be angry about? He's going to refer to Mrs. Miller as being ugly, Selma Plout as being a man chaser, and Sam Drucker as being stupid.
That's what they could be angry about.
There was just some way of stopping him.
Well, why don't you reason with him? Appeal to his sense of decency.
Oh, I tried that.
And there's only one way left.
What's that?
Smooching.
Bobby Joe.
Just a suggestion.
Well, I wouldn't even consider it.
How about sending in a substitute?
Now, you stay out of it.
Just a little sisterly advice, based on the fact that I do want to help. And he's kind of cute.
Selma Plout and her saxophone.
Read it like I wrote it.
That was Selma Plout, the lady with plenty of sax appeal. Now, folks, if you'd like to make a contribution after that, I mean, if you folks would like to make a contribution, just mail your donation to Box 4, Hooterville. Thank you. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great and distinct pleasure to present the star of our show, everybody's favorite comedian, Rick Wayne.
Thank you, Mr. Drucker. Ladies and gentlemen, I had a routine all planned for this evening, and well, then I started thinking, who needs it? I mean, a guy like myself from the outside, especially when you've got such wonderful local talent. So, please excuse me if I beg off and turn the spotlight over to one of the loveliest substitutes I know, Miss Billy Joe Bradley.
Thank you, Rick.
Yeah, Sam, here's a little contribution to sweeten the pot.
Oh, thank you. Miss Billy Joe Bradley.
How about When I Fall in Love?
Oh, fine.
When I fall in love, it will be forever, or I'll never fall in love. In a restless world like this is, love is ended before it's begun, and too many moonlight kisses seem to cool in the warmth of the sun. When I give my heart, it will be completely, or I'll never give my heart. And the moment I can feel that you feel that way too is when I fall in love. When I fall in love, when I fall in love with you.
And the grasshopper said, "You mean you got a drink called Irving?" And now, folks, if you'll excuse me, I have to go upstairs and pack. I have to be out of here early in the morning.
Sure.
Oh, Wendell, do me a favor and don't show up with your train. I have to be back before the month is up.
No, I don't think that was very... Oh, he's joshing.
I can fly you up, Rick.
Oh, thanks, Steve.
Well, I must say, it's been quite a successful evening. That was a mighty fine show you put on, Entertainment Chairman.
Oh, congratulations again.
Been topped by our lovely songstress, Billy Joe Bradley.
Oh, thank you.
All except that Selma Plout. I could get better music than that out of a plumber's friend.
Wasn't that a wonderful and thoughtful thing that Rick did?
Oh,
Hey, that's
oh,
right.
well, you can thank Steve for that.
You? What did you have to do with it?
Nothing.
Well, come on, honey. What did you do?
It was nothing. All I told him was that he might hurt some feelings, and it would be better if he didn't do the routine.
And that did it?
That and the P.S. he added. If you don't, I'll break every bone in your body.
Tonight at 8 on the $1 Million Movie, Gwen Verdon and John Hurd star in the musical hit, Legs. Now, stay tuned for Green Acres, next, here on TV 39.
কেমন লাগলো?
খুবই ভালো লাগলো। তুমি যখন মানে কাউন্ট করছিলে আমার হার্টবিট ফাস্ট হয়ে গিয়েছিল।
10, 9, 8, 7, 6 পার্টিসিপেন্টস আর মাত্র 10 মিনিট বাকি আছে। এই 10 মিনিটের মধ্যে কুকিং ডান করতে হবে, প্লেটিং করতে হবে, কস্টিং অ্যান্ড কিচেন ক্লিনিং। সো হাতে সময় একেবারেই নেই। আমি বলবো আরেকটু ফার্স্ট করতে হবে সবকিছু। ওকে? পার্টিসিপেন্টস আর মাত্র 5 মিনিটস বাকি আছে, only 5 মিনিটস। সো একদম সময় নেই হাতে, প্লিজ হারি আপ।
ফাস্ট ফাস্ট।
তাহলে কস্টিংটা চেক করেন।
পার্টিসিপেন্টস আমি কাউন্টডাউন দিচ্ছি। 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0 and time's up. Well done participants. কেমন লাগলো?
খুবই ভালো লাগলো। তুমি যখন মানে কাউন্ট করছিলে আমার হার্টবিট ফাস্ট হয়ে গিয়েছিল।
আমাদের গেস্ট জাজ আজকে বলেছে যে সে বিটরুট পছন্দ করে না, সো তাকে খাওয়ানোর জন্য আমাদেরকে ইনোভেটিভ হতে হবে, ইন্টারেস্টিং খাবার হতে হবে, অ্যান্ড অফকোর্স মজা হতে হবে।
উনি বিট খান না যখন শুনেছি তখন একটু মানে কনফিউজ ছিলাম, কারণ একটা খাবার যখন মানুষ খেতে চায় না তাকে খাওয়ানোটা সেটা খুবই টাফ। আর যখন মানুষটা জানে যে এই খাবারটা এখানে দেওয়া আছে বাট সেটা আমি খুঁজে পাচ্ছি না, তখন আরও বেশি টাফ।
ডিয়ার পার্টিসিপেন্টস, পারলে খাওয়াও। চ্যালেঞ্জের আজকে মেন্টর টাইমস তোমরা শুরুতেই পাচ্ছ 2 মিনিটস করে। তো মেন্টরদের কাছ থেকে আমার মনে হয় খুব ভালো করে বুঝে ডিশটা পারফেক্টলি করতে হবে।
পার্টিসিপেন্টস, আমি এর সাথে অ্যাড করতে চাই যে আজকে আমাদের এলিমিনেশন এপিসোড, সো পারফর্ম করতেই হবে। বটম 2 আজকে আমাদের এখান থেকে এলিমিনেটেড হয়ে যাবে, which includes আপনাদের 7 জন and আপনাদের 7 জন। Bottom 2 will be eliminated. পারফর্ম করার আরেকটা রিজন ইজ দ্য ব্ল্যাক স্কার্ফ। আমরা সবাই ব্ল্যাক স্কার্ফের পাওয়ার জানি, কত দুবার দেখেছি পাওয়ার। ইউ ওয়ান্ট টু উইন দ্য ব্ল্যাক স্কার্ফ, ইউ হ্যাভ টু হ্যাভ দ্য হাইয়েস্ট মার্ক। সো পারফর্ম। আজকে এপিসোডের এন্ডে ওয়ান অফ ইউ উইল উইন দ্য ব্ল্যাক স্কার্ফ।
থ্যাংক ইউ শেফ। বিজ্ঞ বিচারক, আমি অনুরোধ করবো এবারে আপনাদের আসন গ্রহণ করার জন্য। পার্টিসিপেন্টস আপনারা বসবেন। এবার মেন্টরস, আপনাদের সময় শুরু হচ্ছে 2 মিনিটস করে পার পার্টিসিপেন্টসের জন্য। এখন
চিকেন পাউডারটা ইউজ করবেন, আর বিটরুটকে আপনি এক কাজ করবেন, এটা হচ্ছে ঘিতে ভাজা ভাজা করে নেবেন। সেকেন্ডলি হচ্ছে আপনি হচ্ছে অ্যাপিটাইজার সার্ভ করতে চাচ্ছেন, স্যালাড করতে চাচ্ছেন, ভিনেগারে ভিজে কুচিটা একদম মিহি কুচিটা বিটরুটটা কি যাতে অল্প দেখুন, জাস্ট কালার করছি না,
একটু কিছু নিয়ে একটু চাচা টাইম শেষ তুমি বুঝে নাও স্যার যেটা বেটার হবে
টেস্টিও তো হতে হবে বিটরুটের স্মেল থাকে তাহলে আপনি প্রনটা টপ ইউজ করেন তাহলে টেস্ট ভালো আসবে
না ভিতরে বিটরুটের স্টাফিং যাবে একটা চিকেনের সাথে মিক্সড হয়ে চিকেনের রোলার হতে পারে বা যে কোনো একটা টিকিয়া
সেসব কি করতে চাইবেন বলে ইউজ করতে লেয়ারিং ভালো লাগে মাথা লেয়ারিং ভালো বিটরুট
বানিয়ে উপরে লেয়ার করে
এটা ঠিক আছে বিটরুটের নিয়ে এখন দিন বিটরুট ভালো থাকবে দিয়ে দিন আর হচ্ছে করে দিচ্ছি মজা একটা ফ্রেটের ভিতরে স্টাফ দিয়ে দেন সেট করতে পারেন না ময়দা চিনি এদিক দিয়ে সসটা দিলেন টাইম স্যার
টেস্ট খুব মজার ওয়ান অফ দ্য বেস্ট ম্যাশ পটেটো
ওয়াও
roasted tomato and cheese stuffed crispy chicken based with mushroom risotto.
যে 800 টাকা হয়েছিল এটাকে আমি সেল করতে চাচ্ছি 2500 টাকায় দ্যাট ইজ ওকে
এবারে চট্টগ্রামের প্রতিযোগী উর্মি আপনার খাবার নিয়ে চলে আসুন
চিকেন পাই উইথ প্যান জুস সাথে ছিল ম্যাশ পটেটো উইথ সতে পেঁয়াজ
ভিতরে চিকেনটা কিভাবে করেছেন
চিকেনটা আমি প্রথমে ছোট টুকরা করছিলাম একটু সতে করেছিলাম এরপরে আবার হাত দিয়ে শেডেড করে আমি এটাকে রান্না করে নিয়েছি
কতক্ষণ বেক করেছেন
আমি টোটাল 30 মিনিট বেক করেছি
পাইটা স্লাইটলি আন্ডারডান হ্যাঁ অল দ্য ওয়ে কুক হয়নি আর একটু রাখতে হতো ঠিক আছে ভিতরের ফিলিংটা ইজ নাইস ম্যাশ পটেটোটা অনেক মজা হয়েছে প্লেটিং সুন্দর ছিল নিট ছিল ওভারঅল গুড ট্রাই
একটু নিচের অংশটা আরেকটু যদি বেক হতো ভালো হতো বাট টেস্ট ইজ ভেরি গুড ভালো
ওভারঅল খুবই ভালো প্লেটিং সুন্দর টেস্ট খুব মজার ওয়ান অফ দ্য বেস্ট ম্যাশ পটেটো
ওয়াও
কস্টিংটা উর্মি প্রপার হয় নাই কস্টিংটা আগেন আমি সবার জন্যই বলবো ওভারঅল এই প্লেটিংয়ে কস্টিংটা লাগবে এই প্লেটটা বানাতে আমার কত টাকা লেগেছে আর এই প্লেটটাকে আমি কত টাকায় সেল করতে পারি ঠিক আছে সো কস্টিংটা প্রপার হয়নি থ্যাংক ইউ
এবারে কুষ্টিয়ার প্রতিযোগী জিনাত আপনার রেসিপি নিয়ে চলে আসুন
Roasted tomato and cheese stuffed crispy chicken based with mushroom risotto.
রোস্টেড টমেটোস গুলো কোথায় এগুলা
না
ভিতরে ফিলিং এ রোস্ট করে নিয়েছিলেন না
ওভেনে হচ্ছে রোস্ট করেছিলাম ফার্স্টে হচ্ছে একটু শ্যালো ফ্রাই করে হালকা ছটি করে নিয়ে ওইটাকে আমি বেকে দিয়েছিলাম
সো আপনার রেসিপিতেই যখন বলা আছে যে রোস্টেড টমেটোস ঠিক আছে ওটার উপর ফোকাসটা দিতে হবে রাইট সো টমেটোসগুলো ভিতরে কাঁচা মনে হয় ইটস নট ফুললি রোস্টেড হলে কালারটাও চেঞ্জ হয়ে যাবে টেক্সচার চেঞ্জ হয়ে যাবে অ্যান্ড দের ইজ গোইং টু বি আ রোস্টেড ফ্লেভার যেটা আসছে না রাইট কাঁচা রয়ে গেছে চিকেনটা ইটসেলফ ইজ মজা আই থিঙ্ক চিকেনটা সুন্দরভাবে কুক হয়েছে রিজোটোটা হয়নি রিজোটোর ফ্লেভার্সগুলো প্রপার হচ্ছে না আপনার রাইসের কুকটা ঠিক ছিল বাট কনসিস্টেন্সি এটা আরেকটু শুকাতে হতো আরেকটু শুকালে আপনার রাইসগুলো দেখা যেত অ্যান্ড ইটস নট ফ্লেভারফুল বাট আপনার রেসিপির নামেই ছিল রোস্টেড টমেটোস আর মাশরুম রিজোটো সো ও দুটার ফ্লেভার আসছে না
ভালো ছিল চিকেনটা ভালো ছিল
গুড ট্রাই ভালো লাগলো
থ্যাংক ইউ কস্টিং
সেম প্রবলেম ওভারঅল
ফুল মানে টোটাল আমার 3টা পোরশন মিলে 800 খরচ হয়েছে আমি সেল করব 3টা পোরশন হচ্ছে 2500
ঠিক আছে সো নেক্সট টাইম থেকে এটাই লিখে নিয়ে আসবেন আমি ইন্ডিভিজুয়ালি যেটা দেখছিলাম ইন্ডিভিজুয়ালি ঠিক আছে বাট আমরা যেটাকে একটা প্লেট হিসাবে সেল করব আপনি যেটা বলছেন ওটা ঠিক আছে যে 800 টাকা হয়েছিল এটাকে আমি সেল করতে চাচ্ছি 2500 টাকায়। দ্যাট ইজ ওকে। আচ্ছা, থ্যাংক ইউ।
যেটা ট্যাংরা মাছ দিয়ে করেছেন ডাল দিয়ে, থোর রান্না করেছেন, সেটাও খুব ভালো লেগেছে। আপনাদের টিম ওয়ার্ক করতে কি কোনো ঝামেলা হয়েছিল?
না।
এটা খেয়ে মনে হচ্ছে যে এটা মোচার কোফতা। ইট টেস্ট লাইক মোচা।
ঢাকার রূপা এবং রাজশাহীর মৌসুমী কবি টিম ডি চলে আসুন।
আমরা আজকে করেছি মোচার কোপ্তা কারি, বিনি চালের ভাত আর ট্যাংরা মাছ দিয়ে থোরের হচ্ছে ঝোল, সঙ্গে ডাল আছে, কাতকি মাছ দিয়েছি প্রোটিনটা একটু বাড়ানোর জন্য, মানে অ্যাড করেছি আর কি। আপনাদের টিম ওয়ার্ক করতে কি কোনো ঝামেলা হয়েছিল?
না।
ফুড টেস্ট নিয়ে যদি বলি, যেটা কলার মানে মোচাটা দিয়ে যেটা কোপ্তা করেছেন, রাইট? জি। এটাতে আবার কাচকি মাছ দিয়েছেন, খুব সামান্য পরিমাণ দেওয়া আছে। মানে এটার যে কি ফ্লেভার, মানে এটা মালাইকারি মনে হচ্ছে না কি মনে হচ্ছে? কারেন মালাই, মানে আমি বলছি যে আমার কাছে কি আমি মালাই কোফতা খাচ্ছি না কি খাচ্ছি, কোনো কাচকি মাছের আছে না একটা ফিশি স্মেল থাকে, খুব সামান্য একটু
থোরের যে ফ্লেভারটা যেন নষ্ট না
চেয়েছি যে ওইটার পোতপোর বলছে, আবার আমি আবারও মোচা বলি, যে মোচার ফ্লেভারটা যেন ওইটা নষ্ট না হয়, এই জন্য খুব সামান্য একটু দিয়েছি। ফ্লেভারফুল, খুবই মজা, আউটস্ট্যান্ডিং। আর চালটা তো ভালো লেগেছে। যেটা ট্যাংরা মাছ দিয়ে করেছেন ডাল দিয়ে, থোর রান্না করেছেন, সেটাও খুব ভালো লেগেছে।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
হ্যাঁ, ট্যাংরা মাছটা চুজ করাতে আমার খুব ভালো লেগেছে। কাটাটাও ভালো হয়েছে। বগুলি কাটার কিন্তু একটা স্টাইল আছে।
জি ম্যাম, এটা গোল করে কেটে
যদি থাকে তাহলে মানে এটা গলায় লাগে। তো ঝোল করে রান্না করা হয়েছে, ওয়াইজ ডিসিশন ছিল। আর তার সাথে ফিশটাও খুব ভালো গেছে। বাকি দুটো রাইস তো খুবই ভালো লেগেছে। আর আরেকটা আইটেম যেটা ছিল সেটাও ভালো লেগেছে। ভালো।
আমার সবচেয়ে বেশি যেটা ভালো লেগেছে আপনাদের দুটো ডিশে ইজ আপনারা ইউ স্টেড ট্রু টু দ্য ইনগ্রিডিয়েন্টস। এটা খেয়ে মনে হচ্ছে যে এটা মোচার কোফতা। ইট টেস্ট লাইক মোচা। হালকা একটু বিটারনেস আছে, মোচা ইন জেনারেল বিটার হয়, সো ওটা বিটারনেস আছে, বাট ইট মেক্স ইট আপ উইথ দ্য কারি।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
I really like the taste of it. Same goes for this. এটা ক্রাঞ্চিনেসটা উইথ দ্য ফিশ উইথ দ্য ডাল আই থিঙ্ক পারফেক্টলি ব্লেন্ড করছে। দুটো ফুড অনেক মজা।
থ্যাংক ইউ স্যার।
কস্টিংটা আরও ডিটেলসে করলে বেটার হতো, বাট ওভারঅল এখান থেকে যতটুকু দেখা যাচ্ছে কস্ট প্রাইস ভার্সেস সেলিং প্রাইস ইজ ওকে। থ্যাংক ইউ, ভেরি গুড।
থ্যাংক ইউ। খুব ভালো ছিল।
Quay quay rồi. Rồi 200 lú à. Sự anh quay một chút. Nào. Vào tụ play đấm đấy. Chúng tao. Sao rồi em. Hack the one legendary. Đây đâu à? Dẹp đi. Ra. Của anh. Anh ngồi liên tục tí tiếng. Cái hôm mà phải quay 10 tiếng rồi, không sao chịu luôn đấy. Nhưng mà lớp quay VR rồi, không thì cái khác anh vẫn ngồi được mà. Chẳng qua là quay VR rồi. Thế thì Vũ phải đi cắm lưng đấy. The Ocean World. The Ocean World căng căng không? Vào vai. Hôm anh suy nghĩ tập tiếp, tập vai hết cả vai. Hôm qua tập tay mới chiên được, mà tại chưa chỉnh quan tầm vào tay. chỗ nào không? Giờ sang chói đấy. No. Nốt rồi. Quay 75 không? 75 rồi. Cố nốt tiếng nghe. Quỷ đấy, được rồi. Tốt rồi. 1,37 trillion à. Rồi anh bú thêm một chút năng lượng ở dưới này á. Ê. Thôi, quay mấy con này trước. Ê, nhưng mà con Legendary đây rồi, tôi quay làm gì? Thì là quay ở kia 3 trillion bịch. 66 rồi, nhặt ở đây lên 75 đi, xong kia bay cho bịch. Ê, nhưng mà mấy cái thằng làm game này hay thật, kiểu vẫn chung một cái server đó, kiểu mỗi người lên một world khác nó chỉ đủ cái giao diện của cái mỗi người đấy thôi ấy. Chứ không phải là chung ấy. Mấy thằng này dùng não đấy. Hôm qua bọn tao quay game dùng tiền hơn. Cái chữ skip của lúc mà mở trứng ấy nó cũng bắt nạp tiền để mở. Cái gì ấn được là nạp tiền. Trừ cái nút đó. Trừ cái nút auto fly, còn đâu cái gì cũng nạp tiền. Chỉ ok em ơi. Trốn đấy. Thôi nhỉ. Chuẩn không? Chắc là anh ngồi nhìn tí xong rồi anh quay tiếp. Anh sửa ghế á, anh quay tiếp. Sửa ghế ngồi một tí bên trên đi. Chắc là ăn tối luôn. Xong 400 calo à. Hết. Ấn nhầm, đang ngồi ấn nhầm với F2 là gì ấy. Quay 3 phút ấn nhầm F2 trừ 30 phút, trừ 20.000. Cái gì đấy? Làm mày mà nó làm được à? Mày mới mà làm được chưa đâu? Hồi đầu anh cũng nghĩ thế nên hồi lúc anh trước anh 1 ngày 20 tiếng. Cái gì? Ngày quay mấy tiếng? 1 tiếng. Cái gì? Cút. Ngồi đánh anh ngồi đánh block for rút một mình gì. Xong rồi nó còn cày cấp lâu chứ, có những lúc bắt đầu cày lâu một cấp một cứ đánh ngại mấy con đấy chán quá, đéo chịu. Yes sir. Mà đây có chưa đánh cờ cơ. Bách làm gì? Bách điểm chi? Cái thằng Hàn Quốc à? Cút. Nhót ngày. Mày ở bên đấy, mày bảo thằng Vững là thằng Vững mày có thích đi xem lịch sử của Hàn Quốc không? Mày bảo Vững thế, bảo là anh Vững trong tú nhắc nhở em Vững. Anh nhắc em. Thằng ấy đi đọc cả lịch sử Hàn Quốc, xem văn chương Hàn Quốc, sử dụng ảo ấy, văn chương của Hàn Quốc. Xem mà. Chương khởi đầu mà đăng gì nhỉ? Đăng bài chương khởi đầu gì? Khởi đầu cái gì vậy? Broccoli. Khinh à? Ôi trời, khinh mà. Rồi, thôi trừ 13 nhá. Thằng Nam cũng chơi rồi, thằng Nam khinh người quá. Chơi rồi. Không chơi được. Cái gì? Anh có 1,37 nghìn tỷ trong game đây, mày. Ê, thằng máy cửa hở điện thật mà, tao lại bị giật tiếp này. Sức mạnh là bao nhiêu? Anh hãy lên cân để đo sức mạnh. Gì? Có cái vít. Mày mà muốn đéo hiểu. Xúc vật mới là xúc vật. Vậy à? Căng ấy à? Rồi mà mất. Bài boy đi xem mình. Láo không nghe chịu được. Mày đang cái láo mà. Bao nhiêu rồi? 12 tuổi rồi, rồi sắp mở một cái chiến sĩ xinh đấy. Có chưa? Anh để nước rồi này. Thế nữa rồi. Hai ngày với nước đi. Bảo cầm với nước trước khi nó đi nhân sự được thì bảo rồi nha. Sợ nó hôn à? Bánh đậu xanh dính mồi. Một tháng à? Không nào cơn có chuẩn bị đi tao mày bỏ xịt nó dày rồi. Đi qua sự một tháng không xịt sẽ như thế nào? Ai nói vlog không? Xong rồi nó bảo là không chơi với mình nữa, xong gặp phố đèn rồi chuyển nhà cái đỡ một thằng gì mình. Trừ một dễ không? Cách trừ một bạn nhanh nhất thế giới. Đó, thực ra không cái xịp có sao đâu, mặc cái quần đùi bên trong là được đấy, mà quần đùi bên trong là được. Mấy ông già mặc quần đùi bên trong quần dài ngoài, ông già tạo thế mà. Biếu tôi sợ gì trời. Bảy ba nhiều đi. Cái gì cơ? Chúc mừng ông Việt Nam. Nhớ mà. Nhớ gì á? Ô quả, ngon. Ôi anh sắp được một vòng rồi, bú chim. Chịu rồi. Bú chim ngủ mà. Bú chim ngủ căng luôn đi chứ, cực căng. Bú đánh bú rổ cực căng. Bú đánh bú rổ cực căng. Ngoài đây lại mà. Bay không? Đẹp đi chị Linh nhở. 3 con cá, 2 bị mốt là xong, và lại xong một này. Lên không? 50 tuổi à? Được không nhỉ? Được 50 tuổi đúng không nhỉ? Đều rồi. Gay. Bị quật chôn vô. Muốn là một trứng 3 tỷ á, đấy ở 3 chi liền. Anh áp vào. Ô, ui epic được hay chứ? Thôi xong anh đã khóa quỷ rồi. Con epic ở đây là 15 mò gì. Thôi không phải về đâu. Về làm gì? Về làm con vợ. Vậy. Ây à, cực căng ấy. Ô, sao Lego ở đây này? What the hell? Sao Lego ở đây này? Tao. Ây à, căng nhở? Như người Hàn. Gì? Quỷ đấy, quỷ vãi. Quỷ điên. Cái sở tim À. Chuẩn, mấy thằng Việt sang đây bán hàng mà. Bún riêu cua, có bún riêu cua không? Người cho mà. Mình chưa tải đâu. Bên đây có bún riêu cua không? Có luôn, có cua à? Ok ông ơi. Không ăn là không phải. Cái gì? Cái gì có? Thịt canh. Ăn quỷ ăn máu bên đấy ăn máu khác gì quỷ.